Hello, YouTube. It is Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to talk about all things going live on YouTube and on TikTok. Thank you so much for joining. Ooh. The phone dropped. And so I appreciate you being here. We're going to talk very intentionally about how do you go live and monetize your expertise. How you doing, Michelle? How you doing? Yes, Michelle Crochets is here. She is the moderator. So please, um, like the live, connect with her, tell her who you are, and she can answer questions for you and make sure that you are also getting all you need from this go live experience. Um, and so I am going to make sure we connect, and let me sit here real quick. I'm going to make sure make sure I like my own live. Make sure I like my own live. There we go. Make sure I like my own live. There we go. It was giving us feedback, y'all. And so hope all is well. I hope that went through for us. Let's see. There we go. Awesome. Okay. So I may still be in here. I don't know if that works that way. Michelle, we're going to have to talk about that. That's something I need to put on my note to ask. Note to self. When I go in, is it still showing that I'm in the room? Okay, no, it went away. Did it take my like away too? I wonder. Interesting. Because I came in, liked, and left. Huh. YouTube is like, no, you can't like and leave. Okay, so let's get going. He said, let's have some fun. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. About to go live on TikTok. I'm setting up my screen. Get everything going over here. TikTok, I need to do better with my time management. But I was meeting with a great person. You can always text me. Okay. No, the like stays. The like stays. It doesn't, it's on my side. I don't see it. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I don't see it. It just says the one. But it popped up for a second there, and now it's gone. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm paying attention, but I don't see it. Confirmed. You have two. On your side, you see two? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I see one person in and one like on my side. So refresh your browser. I don't refreshing the screen. I don't know if I want to refresh now. Is that what you're saying? Refresh right now? Will it take me out? I don't know if it's going to end the live. You guys are here in real time questions. That's what I say. You want to get in the chat and talk to guest Michelle Crochet. So if you are coming later and listening to this later, you said don't know. Okay. If you are listening to this after I get off, definitely connect with Yes Michelle Crochets so that you are able to know a lot about YouTube. You said write down my questions. I will. I'm actually going to write that real quick before I go live so I can ask that question later. And it was the question pertaining to liking the live. And so we are getting real-time guidance and advice. So make sure you connect with Yes Michelle Crochets. Okay. Okay. We can test these systems and make notes. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, that one there. It's just something, like I said, I don't see it on my side, but you see it on your side. So we're going to go with what you see. And then obviously once I get off the live, we can see it. I can see if it's still there because it'll show. Now it's interesting. I'm going to say this out loud. New follows in YouTube Studio on this version on the laptop. I don't see how many new follows I got. Vertical, when I was on the tablet, I did see it. So that's just something I just noted. I was like, oh, it'll share obviously how many likes, how many views, but it does not say how many subscribers, but vertical it did. Yes, set timers for your commercials. Yes, I should, so I can do my YouTube commercials. That's a good idea. I don't have a timer with me here because I'm on my phone, but I'm gonna make a point. I'll pay attention to my watch and see if I can do it a few times, and so that way, um, I'm able to do those quick little connections back to YouTube, like you suggested. They will keep you on track. Okay. Yes, that's a good idea. Yes. Especially with this co-streaming approach. Yep. I totally agree with that. Did I set my content disclosure? I did. Good girl. Okay. All right, YouTube, we're about to get started. I'm about to go over to TikTok and I'm going to co-stream over there. And this is going to be all about TikTok in the sense of go live and monetize your expertise, but also give guidance and tips on navigating TikTok, especially for my people who aren't going live yet. So they want more guidance on the go live process, as well as I'm going to talk about YouTube as well, because I want you to be intentional about your YouTube journey. Okay, watching the chat and crocheting while I work. All right. All right, friends. Hello, TikTok. It is Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. I am here. Thank you so much for joining me. This is my Go Live and Monetize Your Expertise. No matter if you have digital products, physical products, consultations, mentorship, whatever you're doing, you can bring that to this live setting so that people can get to know you and learn from you, and you build that know, like, and trust. So that is part of what I'm going to talk about, just making sure you are growing. How you doing, friends who are coming in? Season, thank you so much. It Girl, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Abed, thank you for being here. Christy, thank you for joining. I see you. Season School Psych. How you doing, friend? Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to get started. Sorry, I was a few minutes late. I'm working on the YouTube side and on the TikTok side, and I'm here. I'm here for you all. So thank you so much for joining. Jordan, thank you for joining. Miss Muff, thank you for being here. Hazel, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate you, friend. Hello from Houston. How are you? Thank you for the daily heart me. I'm in Orlando. Go ahead and tell me where you're from, friends, as you're coming in. Nurse practitioner, thank you so much for being here. Nini, thank you for joining. We're going to get to chatting. We're going to get to talking. So, this is my level up conversation. So I usually do the 4 o'clock go live with ease. And so I want to make sure you guys are leveling up. Raising 3 and growing me. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here, KP. All of you who are coming in, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Good morning. How's everybody? Everybody is doing good. How you doing, Glorious? Thank you for joining. Jamie Lee, thank you so much for being here. MJ, how are you, friend? You guys, y'all was like, I don't know if Dr. Lisa coming on today. I know you was thinking that. I am here. Okay. I am here. Coco Nurse, thank you so much for being here. Good morning. Yeah, it took me a little while. I was meeting with my moderator. Yes, Michelle Crochets. She's my YouTube moderator. And we were chatting and talking. Went a little bit over 10, so I had to go and get ready and get camera ready for y'all. I didn't do much, to be honest with you. But I did get camera ready. Thank you so much. And then I had to set up the YouTube and TikTok. So it takes me a little longer. I got to manage my time, guys. So we got to figure this out. My time management is where I need to kind of hone in on a little bit. Thank you so much, Mommy, for joining. I see your friend, Neo. Thank you so much for being here. So we're going to get to chatting and connecting. In the beginning of the live, we want to make sure we're intentionally thinking about growth and activating the live. So we're going to do all that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm getting compliments over there too. Thank you. Donna, thank you so much for being here, friend. How are you? How's everything going? How's your live journey? I saw your live. How you doing? Good morning, Dr. How you doing, friend? I saw your live, was it earlier this week? We're Friday now. So I think I popped in earlier this week or over the weekend. How's everything going? That you're newer to going live. Let me know how many lives have you done. I know you're newer. Becky, thank you for joining. How's everybody doing? And let me know where you're from. My friends who are here, I know some of you are from all over. So let me know where you're from. We're going to get to chatting. Pinky, thank you so much for joining. And so we're going to get talking about activating the live. I say this because I want you to know to do this earlier in your live. So we got my people who are tapping. We got my people who are sharing the live. You want to invite people to do that. Bo, thank you so much for being here. Naomi, thank you for joining. and you want to welcome people as they're coming in. CC, thank you. I appreciate you being here. So those are the things that you want to do just to get people seen and heard. Thank you for doing the daily heart, me friend. Rachel, thank you for joining as well. And so, as people are coming into your live, they're going to connect with you. You want to welcome them, but also you want to let them know. And I had this conversation a lot yesterday because, especially about 4 o'clock, people was like, I wasn't getting engagement. I'm going live, trying to get people to connect. Thank you so much. I see your friend. And what I tell you is that you got to educate your community. You got to spend some time letting them know what to do, how to connect, how to build your live, how to make sure that they're getting engagement points, the blue boxes. So you want to make sure you spend some time in that learning prospect aspect so that they can then, okay, I need to connect. I need to participate. You say, you're awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And then comments, that's important. Comments is what you need to do as well. So if you are new and you're coming in, I want you to pay attention. So there's 9 people in the room currently. The room is going to get larger. 10 now come in. People are going to come in. People are sharing a live. I want you to actually click that number because I want you to point this out to your community, how you become a top viewer. And you'll see people who are top viewer list. But then there's the question mark. And in that question mark, it speaks to how to become a top viewer and how you're ranked is based on your likes, comments, gift count, and watch time. Okay, so I want you to pay attention to that because that's how the room grows. And so you want to spend some time letting your community know, hey, as you're engaging in this room, we're in a relationship. Nadia, I saw your sniffles. Thank you so much for being here. I see you both coming in. You said good morning and happy Friday. Happy Friday. Thank you so much, that broad Moxie. I appreciate you being here, friend. And so though all that matters. So when you come into a live, you are supposed to actively engage, even as a viewer. There's people who watch, don't get me wrong, watching the live is perfectly fine as you stay and watch. Good morning, all. How you doing, friend? And it's perfectly fine. However, if you really want the most from TikTok and from the live host, you want to be an active, engaged viewer. Okay? That means you're commenting. That means you're liking. That means you're sharing the live. That means that you are doing all the things to get your daily heart rate and get those team points as well. So I want you to be intentional about sharing that with your community. Thank you all. Good morning. And then you said, good morning. I went on my first live and I was scared. Wait a minute. Well, first of all, I had to cheer for you because the first part I want to focus on is I did my first live. We're going to cheer again. And now we're going to talk about how did it feel? So I assumed you felt scared. But you got through it. How long did you go? And how was the engagement? Um, so it's your first one. And I will tell you this, the first one is not going to be like the 10th one. It's not going to be like the 20th one. I say that all the time because I just want you to know it gets better. Okay. You get accustomed, you get acclimated. You can learn how to do it and not feel scared. You may stumble over your words a little bit. You may be a little uneasy, but the feeling of scared, it's not going to happen no more. Mama D, thank you so much. I see your friend Sniffles. Thank you for sharing a live. I see you as well. Lamecca, how are you, friend? How's everything going? How's your live journey going? I know you're still at it, friend. Yes, I'm shaking for 39 minutes and 1K. Look at there. Congratulations again. Wow, 1.2K likes. That's good. That is awesome. Let me say this also. I don't know if people realize this. You could be liking your live. So that 1.2K likes could have came from you. That's totally fine. You could like your live. You said it's going well. That's awesome. So switching from business to personal was a good idea, was a good payoff for you. Are you saying a little bit more engagement? Let me know how that's going. But at the end of the day, if you are a business account, how you doing? Simply about to start my homework. You assigned me. Thank you, Simply. I see you, friend. Simply is, I'm going to have to do my YouTube commercial in just a second. You said, let me make sure you said, I'm definitely seeing the difference when people join my live that I know it helps with the engagement. There we go. I'm not able to get my chat to engage. Interesting, Donna. Okay, Donna, we're gonna spend some time on that. We're gonna spend some time on that. Let me do my quick commercial. So all you are coming in, joining, I appreciate you. Kat and Nathan, come on in. Make sure you like the live. Miss Goody Two Shoes, thank you for being here. I just need to keep at it and continue to build community. That's it. That's it. Thanks for asking. You're welcome, friend. You For you paints, thank you so much for being here. Savvy, thank you for joining as well. Amanda, thank you for joining. Simp, thank you for being in my YouTube. Make sure you like the live as well. I appreciate your friend. So here's what I'm telling you all. I am co-streaming. I do this, Regina. How you doing? I do this intentionally. I'm co-streaming on YouTube and TikTok. So I got to do my commercials for my YouTube people too, so they know I'm here. And I want to make sure that you also know that you can go over there. I co-stream so I can save this live for you to go back and view. So if I share something here, you're like, I'm gonna go back and listen to what she said about this particular detail. It's over there now. It's under a playlist for monetizing in TikTok. Okay. So that's what this live is about. If you go over there now to my live stream, it's the same name, Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. I have a moderator in the chat. Her name is Yes Michelle Crochets. She's able to be in the chat today so she can answer questions. She's amazing when it comes to YouTube. YouTube is her playground. That's it. So she comes over here and plays in the sandbox a little bit over on TikTok streets. So she's learning all about over here on TikTok. However, YouTube is what she's really familiar with. She's growing a community. She's part of the crafting niche when you think about crocheting is part of her crafting niche. And so she has great ideas and suggestions. I was meeting with her. That's why I was a little late, y'all. But I was meeting with her just to make sure I was getting more perspective on my YouTube journey. So what I'm going to tell you, I want you all to do this and add this to your monetization plans. Okay. YouTube is a long game. You got to come on YouTube and got to engage. You can take your accounts that you have now and just start building community, connecting with channels, making sure when you go live, maybe you co-stream and ask people to go back over there. Magical, thank you for joining. Thank you, Dee Dee, for being here. So that way you're building over there as well as here. And to get you started, what I tell people is that if you go to one of my shorts or go to one of Michelle's shorts, yes, Michelle Crochets, if you go to one of her shorts, you look at it, put a comment in, like it, and then subscribe. YouTube is particular. You gotta make sure you watch and engage first. You gotta turn things on. You gotta look at things. You gotta look at the videos. They want to make sure it's not fake engagement. That's what they call it. So you watch a short. It doesn't take a long time to watch a short. And then you comment, you like it, and subscribe. And that's how you build your community. And so in turn, I'm going to do the same for you. And so will Michelle. We will go and watch your content. You will go watch your short or your long form. Put a comment in, like it, and subscribe to your channel so you will get subscribers. I'm going to tell you all, this is what we're doing to grow and level up. So anybody that does that for me, I'm going to go and do it for you. But the shorts is that where I get a notification. Unfortunately, the live stream, I see you in the chat. The chat disappears. I don't know as much as I can't see who's actually here. So I love for you to do the short because I actually get a notification. And that way I can really keep track of it. But Simply and Michelle are over there now. So I want you to be intentional about your growth. This is our year. This is our season. Don't sit back and wait and think about, oh, well, I'm going to get to that. Because YouTube takes a little longer. It's a long game. It's not a quick monetization path. Here, you can monetize quickly. You can start growing, you can start building, and before you know it, you get your first check from TikTok within, some people are monetizing within their first couple lives. So really just know that there's a pathway here that's a lot quicker, but you got to build your community to really see that stream of income grow. Unlike YouTube takes a little longer. The monetization is a lot deeper, a lot you can get a lot more from YouTube because you have content that's what's called evergreen. So somebody can look at your video, and if it shows up in an algorithm, you did it 5-10 years ago, they can see that video, go back and subscribe or click your link in the bio, whatever it is, and you monetize that way. But you also monetize through ads based on your growth strategy. So with 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you can then grow on YouTube. So I want you to be intentional about this. I want you to learn and grow. I don't want you to sit back and say, okay, well, I'm going to wait for this. I did that with this channel, with my YouTube. I have 50 subscribers. You have to have 50 subscribers to go live. I had them way back in March, and I waited until April to start. So I want you to be intentional. There's no point in waiting. Just do it. Do it messy, but do it. So that's what I would tell you to do. Thank you, Didi. You said facts. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hello, Didi. How you doing? Hello, everyone in community supporters and great content, creative strategy. I appreciate your friends. So we're leveling up this year. This is our year. We're going to turn this on. We're going to do a quick flash go to see who is in the room. And I know many of you come in have already clicked the Daily Heart Me. So this might be not realistic TikTok. Okay, some of you haven't clicked the Daily Heart Me. Thank you for coming in, getting your Daily Heart Me. Maybe TikTok was like, okay, get done with your commercial, and then I'll let you do your flash go. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. All right, so let's do this. We are going to talk about engagement. I know, Donna, you asked the question pretty intentionally about how to get more engagement in your room. And I want you to know a lot of it, like I said earlier, is about educating your community. And you got to let people know what's in it for them. Okay. So I think that's what I mean by educating too, because people don't know that Daily Heart Me is part of a strategy here. People don't realize, okay, if you click at that top viewer box and there's a question mark in there, liking, commenting, sharing a live, gifting, you get a point for every gift coin that you give. So if you give something that's 10 coins, you get 10 points. What do those points do for you as a viewer? If you're somebody who's not gone live yet and you're waiting to get live access, you can go live early. If you're somebody who is looking to get TikTok shop, you can get TikTok shop early because TikTok sees you as an engaged person. Again, TikTok. So those things unlock benefits for viewers. And so what I tell people is that they need to be actively engaging in lives, and you put comments in, you can level up. That's what the blue boxes represent. People are leveling up. So one of the strategies I gave, depending on what your topic is, you'll ask people, I got a live for 30 friends. Got on live with 30 friends. Yeah, that's 30s. That's that. You might have got the record. Are you a business account? Steph in digital marketing. Steph Digital. Is that a business account? Let me just make sure before I cheer you. How does one get TikTok shop? Hold on one second. The Kirkland Chronicles. I appreciate you being. Yes. Okay, that's what happened. Okay, I'm gonna cheer for you anyway. I just have to make sure I don't misrepresent. Business accounts get live access super early because TikTok thinks you're going to come here and promote your business. So that is part of the strategy. They give you access super early. But like I said, 30 was probably, like I said, it was going to be a record if it was a personal account. But usually you get it under 100. I've seen people come in and say, I have a personal account, and they got it at like 50 or 60 or 70. And so that's typically what happens. But the blue box is where they got it because TikTok says you're an engaged person. I see you in here. You're connecting. And so that's a big piece of it. Thank you all who are on both channels. I appreciate you. I'm Mindset Transformation Coach for Women. There we go. I am Rosie. How you doing, Rosie? Thank you so much for being here. Let's say this. Good morning. Happy Friday. How you doing, friend? Miss Black. Good morning, Connected. How are you, friends? Okay, so let's do this. If you are a live host, put in the chat, what's your topic? What's your time? What's your time zone? So that people can start seeing you from a live host perspective. Can you confirm if I sent a Daily Heart Me? Right, I guess. I'm going to do this for this first time. I'm learning. Look at you, Rosie. Look at you. It says you sent your Daily Heart Me. Yeah, I think you did it correctly. It says day one. I think this, is this the first time in my room? Let me know if this is the first time in my room because it says you have one in there. So I don't know if it's the second. So it says day one. So I'm assuming, yeah, this is the first time. Yes, thanks for confirming. You're welcome, friend. Thank you so much. So here's what I would tell you to do. Good morning. Donna, let me know if you're still here. I think you are. When it says, okay, Donna, you are here. See you, Wellness Beauty, 7 p.m. Eastern, Thursday through Sunday. Awesome. A couple things I would tell you to do is there's a couple different ways to create engagement. Okay. One is as people are coming in and Miss Black Kitty Nail said, I'm new here. You can ask who's new in the room. I appreciate you, friend. Anybody else new in the room, let me know if you're new because I talked about my live hosts putting their comments in. If you're new to my room, just go ahead and say, I'm new here. I'm learning and I'm happy to chat with you. So if you're new in my room, put the word new. But with that being said, you can ask that question. You can see if people are new. How are they? And just check in to see who, get a sense of the room and see who's new in your room. Ask people where they're from. So I'm going to ask you all, where are you from? Let's see where people are from in the room. Transformation Coach, New York East. So you're New York. Okay, there you go. You just said New York Eastern Time, 9 a.m. to through 9 p.m. Monday through Friday. Wait a minute, that's not your live time, is it? 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Maybe that's what you meant. Let me know if that's what you were saying. Las Vegas, new. How you doing? Is this Savion Changemaker? Thank you so much. New here, need guidance starting a TikTok shop. Okay, friend, I'm gonna get you on TikTok shop. Give me a few minutes. I want to just make sure I connect with folks. Thank you so much, Atlanta, the peach. Yes. Good morning, friend. Living the sense. I appreciate you. All right. How you doing, Miss Betsy? I saw you come in. How you doing with love, Bree? Thank you so much for being here, friend. New York checking in. You look so pretty and refreshed, Mama. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I am from Chicago, but live in Orlando. Been a Florida girl for almost 25 years. So yes, I've been here for a while. I live in Texas. We'll be going live at 9 a.m. Central. There we go. Good morning. Good morning, Sassy. I see you as well. Miss Betsy, I saw you come in, friend. How are you from New Jersey in Nashville now? Okay, awesome. Thank God it's Friday. TGIF. Yes, yes. Okay, so here's what I will say. That engagement, that gets the room activated. Now, here's another little tip. And I did this, I think about 4 o'clock. Not yesterday, but probably on Wednesday. We're going to do it here. Okay. And this is a playful one, but what I'm going to do is do a poll. Okay. So as you get people in your room, you may even want to ask them, hey guys, we're going to do a quick poll. We're going to see who's here. How many people are new? How many people are who've been here for a while? So my newbies, you're going to be the ones that cry. Okay. We're going to see let's see what TikTok gives us for the poll. Okay. We're going to do a quick poll. And my newbies are the ones that are crying. Like, I'm new. I'm trying to figure this app out. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And you're crying. And then my smiles are my people who are here. They've been here. They're going live. So we're going to do that. This is a poll. But what I would tell you, Donna, and so what you actually have to do is click the actual which one you are. Okay. Are you my new person? Are you my new person who's crying? And you just click that. Or are you my person who's been here for a while? You got this. Okay. So what I tell you is that that's another way to activate your room and just get people to participate. And so we've been doing this for a little bit. I think you actually have to hit the red or the blue. Let me know. Y'all tell me. What do you actually have to hit? I think you actually hit the icons. I listened to your message and watched the videos that supported me with my concerns. Oh my God. Is that what you're talking about? When I left you the Instagram messages? Okay. I appreciate you, friend. Yeah. And so you do this as another way. I'm silly. You do this as another way to activate your room. Okay. So I want you to know that these are little tests, little options out there, and so my smiles, thank you so much for my smiles. And so my newbies in the room, I appreciate you being here. And I got you. I got you. Building legacy. You said I'm crying. Yes, I appreciate you, Miss Betsy. Good morning, everyone. Let's engage. That's it. Hit the icon that above to chat to vote. There we go. Hit the icon above the chat. Yep. Okay. Thank you so much for that. Where's the poll at? Oh, so the poll is actually in. Thank you for asking that because I should have said that. When you click more with the 3 dots, it's right at the top. Okay. And so when you think about your room, Omeka, how you doing? Live schedule ASAP. There you go, friend. Health, caregiving, wealth, creativity. All right. You're from Brooklyn, New York. I appreciate it. I spent some time in New York. My ex, he lived there for a minute. I spent a summer. I didn't spend a whole long time there. Live in Georgia. How you doing, friend? Okay, friends. Okay, so that's a way to activate your room too and get people to commenting and connecting. And then you want to tell your room, hey guys, and somebody do it for me. Let's see. Let's see. Somebody who is engaging. This is living with sense. Let's see. We're going to do this. Living with sense. I'm just going to show real quick as an example. Living with sense, messaged or tagged Blossom Bloom by Mary Bella. Good morning, Maria. I'm sorry, Maria. Um, and doing that, that's engagement. That's connecting. That's posting a room. That's being intentional. You said good morning. I want to make sure my newbies know when you do that, you're following someone. But you always want to put a comment. TikTok does not like fake engagement. You don't tag anyone and don't say anything. You look like a bot, a BOT. So you don't look real because they would do that. And then on top of that, you want to avoid language like following back, scooping, and all that. Because again, that shows that you're not actually here for engagement. You're just doing the follow train. And you want people who are going to connect with you both in a live and in your content. So you want to be intentional about how you're engaging, okay? Thank you so much, the Kirkland Chronicles. I appreciate you. Kirkland Chronicles, stay with me because I'm going to talk about TikTok Shop for you, friend. And let me know really quickly in the comments, are you looking to get TikTok Shop? You want to know how to get it. I think that's what you said. Not that you have it already and you now need to know what to do with it, because those are two different conversations. And I usually want to make sure I answer the question correctly. I have a question while I'm here, if you don't mind. What's that? Oh, what's that, Black Kitty? Go ahead and put in the comments for me, friend. I see you. I see your comments. Sure. Let me know if you have a specific question. And the Kirkland Chronicles asked that I go looking to start. Okay. Asked that how do we pin? Okay. So your particular comment, actually, I'm going to pin it for you. Your particular comment, you click the words. You don't click the person's name. You don't click the person's picture. You actually click the words that they said. Okay. And when you click the words they wrote, you the screen pops up and it says pin this comment. Now, let me just be clear. You don't get pinning immediately. If you haven't gone live at least 3 times over 3 different days, they can't be back to back each. You just can't cut the camera and cut it off. They have to be within 24 hours of each other. So you have to do that for a total of 30 minutes. So those 3 lives for a total of 30 minutes. It could be 10 minutes one live, 10 minutes a second, 10 minutes a third, but it's a total of 30. You get pinning, you slowly unlock other features. Pinning is one of the last ones you get. Not sure why, but you don't get it immediately. But that's how you pin a comment, okay? So you get that. How you doing, Bloom? I saw you. How you doing, the Beauty Beat? I appreciate you being here. Oh, Pals, you subscribe. Thank you so much for subscribing, friend. I see that. Thank you so much. That just popped up for me. Okay, I appreciate you. This is very informative. I appreciate you. I have been in other groups and have not received this much information. Look at there. Oh, look, I'm going to clap for that, cheer for that. That's what I do. I try to make sure I'm talking to you from the perspective of a beginner. I don't assume people know all the different details here. I do know other lives hosts that, sometimes you forget about what it means to be new. And so I want you to feel connected to my live essentially, but also making sure you can navigate this. I do a 4 p.m. and say go live with ease because I answer questions. I see you all commenting. I want you to feel supported. Again, I want us to grow. So we're all winning. You said, I'm definitely new. How you doing? Is it Kawani? Thank you so much for being here. I'm always learning something here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Where is the clap icon? Now they're like, okay, Dr. Lisa, you pressing things. When you don't get sound effects until you go live, okay? So you can't do it on the setup screen. So when you go live, there's like a little magic wand called Enhance. Click that. It pops up it has all your different effects and stickers. So this is an effect. This is called Hand Heart. This is a sticker. Stickers you got to put on after you go live. And then the sound effects is the clapping, the cheers, the laughs. All that is under sound effects. So under enhance, once you click that, you get all the different effects. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you. So let's do this. I want to make sure, is there any other other questions that you have just about the go live process? Because I was going to answer Kirkland Chronicles question about um, TikTok shop. And then my friends who are engaging, who are gifting, my newbies. Let me say this. I didn't talk about the blue box. I always try to talk about the blue box because I want my people to level up. How you doing, Miss Darlene? I saw you. You came in. Omeka, thank you so much, friend. And I want to make sure you all have a blue box. So if you do not know what a blue box is, the blue box where Miss Darlene has 18, you have people who have 7. I see level 13. Those are levels, level 9, level 12. All those are how TikTok sees you as an engaged person. I just want to brag, please. I reached my 12K followers last night. Did you really? Oh, your 1K followers? Look at there. Congratulations. What's your goal? What were you trying to do 1K for? Are you trying to get TikTok Shop pilot program? Were you trying to put a clickable link in your bio? Because that's a milestone for it as well. What was the goal? I'm just trying to build my go live courage. There we go, friend. You got this. Just go live. Just go live. What's holding you back? Let me know if I need to say something very specific. Okay. I'm happy to do that. A newbie, let's see, what'd you say? Newbie who go live and notice people are not coming in the device. Should you announce first 2 friends? I needed a clickable link in my bio. There we go. Yeah. To enter the pilot program. Okay. We're going to talk about that. Okay. Living with sense. Donna asked the question about engagement too. And that's where I started talking about, okay, you need to activate your live. People need to start commenting, gifting, doing all the things to activate the live. And then I did that quick little poll. I don't know if you were in here for that as another just tip and strategy to get the room connected and people start talking. I say when I first start my live, I start off by sharing with people how to engage because a lot of your viewers don't know how to get engaged. People will also pass your live, meaning that they're not going to come into the room. They're not going to tap to watch now if they don't feel like the live is connecting or relating to them. So you want to be intentional about your title of your live topic, the title that you put for your live. You want to be intentional about your keywords. Who are you talking to? What are you saying? And so depending on your topic and depending on your title, it may resonate with your target audience. So you need to know who's your target audience. And so if you're thinking about, okay, it's everybody, then that's hard. I'm going to say it's nobody because people are going to say, oh, you're not talking to me. I'm just going to keep scrolling. This is not where I feel I'm connecting. So you want to be intentional about those keywords because the algorithm hears what you say and what's being typed. And so as you have people coming to your live, you can say, who's new? Let me know if you're new on my live. But even before that, you want to start talking, tapping, sharing your live, and talking to people, making sure you're speaking the words that matter to them. Speak to their pain points, speak to their challenges, speak to their interest, speak to the things that they value. And so as you're doing that, people are going to come in your room and maybe stop and sit for a little bit. So I talk about, this is my level up conversation. I want you to go live. I want you to go live, but I also want you to monetize your expertise. So people who are listening, they're like, I'm interested in going live. I'm interested in monetizing my expertise. I want to know what it means to go live and monetize. What does that mean with understanding the go live process? What does that mean to have a solution for my audience so that you're now able to offer something above and beyond your live process? So maybe it's a physical product, maybe it's a digital product, maybe it's some kind of consultation or other solution you're offering, but you want to be intentional about who you're talking to and making sure you're speaking directly to them so that they stop and say, okay, let me listen. Let me learn a little bit more. So that's why I say making sure those words matter early on. Dr. Alicia, which button do you press to flip your phone back and forth? I'm hitting the more button, Ms. Darlene, with the dots. I'm clicking more, and then it will the option for flip camera is right there for you. So you flip your camera around. I'll flip my camera in a second for you all, just so you can see it. Good morning. How you doing? Let's see. I just want to make sure I catch up on comments. I think that's the problem I'm having. Yeah, you got to know who you're talking about. Yeah, specifically. Yep. Yeah, that's it. So really quickly, I'll show you, because let me do my commercial real quick. I am co-streaming on YouTube. So you guys are going to see my co-stream. So you see me on YouTube. See, my sticker's probably in the way. Let me move my sticker down here. So that's me talking on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. And then, yes, Michelle Crochets is my moderator over here, and she is supporting any questions. So if you're on my YouTube channel, it's Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. If you're in the room, make sure you put a comment in so we can say hi and connect. And I want to make sure we're growing over here. And if you can put a comment in one of my shorts and like and subscribe, make sure you subscribe as well to the channel. I'm going to go to your page. I'm going to like it. I'm going to comment on one of your shorts, and I'm also going to subscribe to your channel. I tell people we're growing. This is the whole focus. We are growing and growing in multiple platforms. Okay. So I share that as a way. Let's move this back up. As a way for you guys to also take some tips here and apply them. Okay. I want you to actively apply what's going on. Okay. So let's do this. And that's awesome. Thank you so much. That's engagement, support each other's live. There we go, Sassy. That's it. I'm here to grow with you. Look at that. I appreciate that. And so my moderator is Yes, Michelle Crochets. Make sure you connect with her. She is awesome with YouTube. YouTube is her main playground. She's slowly coming into the TikTok streets, but this is her main playground. YouTube is. And so connect with her. She can give you some tips. I met with her right before this live, and she is awesome. A lot of great ideas. So I want you intentionally to connect with people who's going to help you grow. Okay, that's the goal. Bring people in your life, in your circle, who is going to help you grow. Okay. Good morning. How you doing? The fairy treasure. I appreciate you being here. Okay, let me do this. I'm going to talk to my friend real quick about TikTok Shop real quick. So TikTok Shop, in order to get it, the Kirkland Chronicles, are you still in the room? Let me know if you're still here first before I go down this path. Because you asked this question. Are you still in the room? Are you still with me? Just say, yes, I'm here. But really quickly, for those who are listening, still here. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So those who are listening, there's 5 things I recommend that you do. Okay. So the Kirkland Chronicles, you have 188 followers. Part of your process is going to be that you are coming in and connecting with people. Okay. You want to be intentional about your growth. So you got to have like closer to 1,000 followers. People do get TikTok Shop pilot program sooner, but traditionally 1,000 followers is what the pilot program is. And let me get back to work. Have a good day. Thank you so much, Sweet Tea Digital. I appreciate you. Good morning. How's the chat? How's everyone? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I see you all coming in. Appreciate you being here. So 1,000 followers is where you get it. The pilot program means that you can do 5 shoppable videos a week. So that's 5 a week. You actually can do shoppable lives. I think I've heard somebody, I'm going to say I think because I don't know the exact number. I have full access, but I heard someone say it's 3 lives that you can do a week. So I need someone to verify that for me. Anybody in the room know the exact answer on that? But I want you to verify that. I'm at work, so my comments are few today. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Black. I appreciate you, though. Thank you for being in the room. The chat is chatting. Yes, it is. I appreciate you, friend. How you doing, Express T? I look forward to connecting with you today, friend. You said yes. 3 lives. Okay, 3 lives is the answer. Yep. Okay, so 3 lives is what you can do for shoppable lives. 5 shoppable videos a week. With 5,000 followers, you can do unlimited. Okay, people do get unlimited early too, but right now we're going to say 1,000 and 5,000. I tell people to do these 5 things. If you are looking for TikTok Shop and looking to get it sooner than later, okay? First of all, I tell you on your profile, when you're on your home screen, look down to the left of the screen is the home button. So I'm saying this is for my newbies. Got my notebook. Thank you so much. My newbies in the room. Home button. You're going to go to your home button. On your home button. Thank you all who are in my YouTube chat. I appreciate you being here, friends. In your home button, you're going to click that. I want you to type in the word. There's a magnifying glass in the top corner of the home button. Okay? That's where you search. TT gave me lives to do before 7:20, so I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, so you gotta do some lives then, for TikTok Live or before 7:20. I'm not sure. Are you talking about shoppable lives, Miss Darlene? Okay. Do we do 5 shoppable videos for the same product or different products? You can do different products. It doesn't have to be the same product. You can switch it up. Yep. Notebook ready. Thank you. And real quick, I am co-streaming, so this is going to be saved on YouTube. So if you do need to go back and listen to what I'm talking about, click my playlist that's talking about monetization in TikTok. Okay, so it's under that playlist, so you have access to this. Okay, but please take notes if you need to. Hint, hint. Yes. So you can go to my YouTube channel and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So what I will tell you is that. So what I would tell you is that you want to do these 5 things. So on that home screen, search bar at the top, search bar. The word I want you to type in that search bar is creator search insights. Creator search insights. You're going to type that in. And the creator search insights is actually a database. And so I'm going to send this and pin this for you all. Okay. Thank you so much, Omeka. You said I can go live now. Look at you, friend. Look at you. Congratulations. Look at there. You putting all the stuff in there. Creator search insights. So you're going to type that in that search bar. That's the word you're typing in, or phrase that is. That is a database. You're going to click view. When it pops up, you'll see what it is. It'll have a little light bulb on the left, and on the right, it's going to say view. So you're going to click the red view. You're going into like a database. That's what I essentially call it. I'm not going to talk about creator search insights to any great extent, but I want you to know you want to go here for a couple reasons. If you see trending topics, suggested topics based on your content, great place to go to make sure you are able to get new ideas to post content on. TikTok gave me 2 lives to do and push the 5 shoppable lives, I guess, after that. Okay. That's how it does it. Thank you, Miss Darlene. That's interesting. I didn't know that's how they do a pilot, but that's good. Dr. Marsha, how you doing, friend? So when you type in that, I want you to pay attention. I'm not talking about the database part of Creator Search Insight. I want you to pay attention. There's a scrolling bar. It talks about opportunities to earn money through shoppable content or something like that. Shoppable videos. Click that option. I'm awesome in yourself. I'm good, friend. Thank you so much. Click that option. Once you click that option, it's going to take you to the affiliate program. It gives you the criteria for the affiliate program. And if you can apply, it'll have a red apply button that you can press. More than likely you won't, it'll have it grayed out, so you won't be able to apply. You have to be 18 years or older, number 1. Number 2, your account has to be in good standing. And number 3, you have to have 1,000 followers. Number 2, your account in good standing. I'm going to go there for you in a second. Okay. So we'll talk about that. What does that good standing mean? So in the meantime, I want you to go back to this Creator Search Insights and go to that page, click that option every day. Okay. So that's the first thing I'm going to tell you. What I'm telling you essentially is that every time you do something in TikTok, TikTok sees it. This is the algorithm. It pays attention to everything you press. Everything you do has a consequence. Okay. It can be positive or negative. TikTok is taking note of that. Okay. So I want you to go and type and click that option. So you let TikTok know I'm interested in this affiliate program. That signals to TikTok you're interested in this. The other thing I want you to do is that I want you to go back to that search bar and I want you to type in the phrase, how to join TikTok Shop affiliate program. Okay. how to get into the TikTok shop affiliate program or creator program, something like that, where essentially TikTok knows you're searching for that. And then what's going to happen is that you're going to get content that speaks to TikTok shop affiliate program. I got into the program. Here's how you need to get in the program. And then I want you to engage in that content. So I want you to engage from the bottom up because I want you to watch that type of content. When you watch content, and so this is specific to TikTok shop right now, but what I will tell you, if you watch content that is a part of your niche, a part of your go live topic, it will then tell the algorithm that that's the type of content you want to see. Okay. So for this TikTok shop purpose, that's the type of content you're going to see. Um, Sorry about that. I had a call. I don't know if I'm a call just came in. I'm gonna let that go to voicemail. I don't know what that's about. Okay. Tony Sparks, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. MJ, thank you for coming back in. I see you, friend. Bello, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you coming back as well. Thank you so much. You got your daily heart. May appreciate you. So you're telling TikTok intentionally what you want to see. So as you're engaging with that content, TikTok sees that. It says, okay, this is what you want. So you're gonna get TikTok shop. I'm gonna tell you to watch those videos, maybe go in, maybe comment, oh, this is great information about the TikTok shop affiliate program. I'm gonna follow this. Just so that again, as you write things, you're writing TikTok shop affiliate program. You're writing those words. TikTok sees that. That's why I said engage in the content, but engage in stuff that you want to see. Okay. And so I say this because also, if it's again about your niche, when you go into the comments, put words about your niche. Again, TikTok sees that and it will be the type of content you see on your For You page. Okay. Now, that's three things. TikTok shop, create a search insight, typing in, I want how to join the TikTok shop affiliate program, then engaging in content. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. I see your friend. Thank you for joining. I'll talk about my subscriptions in a second. I'm going to finish up, but I just want to let people know I have 3 different plans that you can get, from me as well. And so with that, so those are the 3 things that you're going to do so far. So number four, I want you to now then go to TikTok shop. Now, if you're somebody who has already bought some stuff from TikTok shop, don't worry about this. Okay. So the Kirkland Chronicles, if you have already bought from TikTok shop, don't worry about this one because you've kind of checked that box because TikTok knows that you're interested in TikTok shop and you bought something from it. What I will tell you is if you haven't, go there and buy one item. You don't have to do anything that's going to break the bank, but I do want you to be intentional about buying so that again, TikTok sees that you click the shop option and know that you're interested in that. Okay. So that's the other thing you're going to be intentional about. And then I want you to, if you haven't bought something, buy something. Then I want you to take what you bought. Okay. So whatever you buy, ideally is something that's aligned with your niche or the topic that you're going to discuss, but buy something. Then take that product and do a review video. Because essentially, if you want TikTok shop, you're going to have to do review videos. Essentially, that's what you're doing. That's what shoppable videos are about. You're doing videos that are talking about a product and saying what you like about the product, describing the product, its features and benefits, and then saying how people should want to get that product. Okay. So I would say go watch some of the videos based on the product that you purchased to see what people had said about that product and maybe mimic some of that. Just take some of that and do it in your own way. But you want to talk about that product. So that's the 5th thing that you're going to do. Okay. So again, you're telling TikTok, I'm interested in this. I want TikTok shop. Okay. You're being very intentional. Now I'm going to tell you the 2 things you want to pay attention to based on being in good community standings. Okay. Living with Sense, you said, have you spoke about your beginning journey in one of your older videos? On my post? I was about to say, I talk about it in my lives. I know the recordings talk about it, but I could talk about it here if you want me to. Yes, I could talk about it here. I was like, how far should I go back? But I'm gonna go back. I could talk about it, but yes, I do talk about it. And I talk about it in my lives quite a bit. I'm trying to think in terms of my content. I'm sure there's a video of me starting off. Yeah, there's a video of me starting off when I first started going live. There's a couple of videos like that. And then I take clips from my lives too. So, but yeah, I could talk about that. How you doing, doctor? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. How you doing? Vibe with is it Tina? Thank you so much, Tinu. Thank you so much for being here. I see you, friends. Thank you so much for the gifts. Um, let's go back. So, two things. Two things. How you doing, Angel? Two things I would tell you to do. Look at you getting your daily heartbeat, friend. Two things I want you to do. Okay. So one of the things I actually did a video about this from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Here, awesome. Miss Darlene's from Minnesota too. um, the first thing I want you to do is on your profile page. So I'm going to take you on your profile for both of these things. On your profile page, I want you to click TikTok Studio. So on your profile where your face is, click TikTok Studio. Under TikTok Studio, you'll see tools. If you scroll down, maybe halfway down the screen, you're going to see account check. It's under the tools and resources under monetization. Okay. You're going to click TikTok, the account check. I'm sorry. You're going to click account check. And so after you click account check, you're then going to click that and it's going to start running all your content you posted. You want that to come back in good standings. Okay. If you have any videos that do not have a green check mark, they have a red circle, you need to fix that. Okay. You will never get in TikTok Shop if you have videos that have a violation on them. Because essentially with TikTok Shop, they want you to do shoppable videos. Your videos have to be in good standing. So you got to know how to do videos that are not in violation of TikTok policies, of the community guidelines. So you got to fix that. So in fixing that, they will, and I tell people after you post a video, do an account check every time, just so you know when you post that video, it's good to go. Okay. But if it is a violation, it typically gives you an opportunity to appeal, depending on what the violation is. If you can't appeal it, if it just got posted, you usually can delete and edit it. So you are deleting, but you're going to make some edits to it. If so, maybe it was the lighting, maybe it was the sound or the music. You might be able to edit and change things. If it is, I've heard people say they can make the video private, or you can make it where only your friends can see it. So there's some options there for you, but you want to be intentional about making sure that video is in good standing. So if you change it in any way, then run that check again and make sure you get the green check mark. If you still get the red circle, then you're not supposed to delete videos, but what I'm gonna tell you is that you won't be able to get in TikTok Shop. So you're gonna have to make a decision on what you do with that video. So that would be my last resort, but I would say you're gonna have to go through the process of fixing that video first. Okay. In our videos have to be at least 25 minutes. In our videos, your lives, not your videos, your lives. You put videos in your lives. They have to be 25 minutes for shoppable, right? 25 minutes for it to be available for shoppable live. You meant lives. I know that much because you're saying 25 minutes. So I don't know if the shoppable live has to be 25 minutes. I don't believe so, because if you turn your content into a shoppable live and somebody buys it, you will get the commission. So I don't think there's a timestamp on the shoppable live version. Where that 25 minute is going to play into it is as you're being gifted. If you're going to get diamonds, you may want that live to be at least 25 minutes so you can maximize the payout, the rewards for that live. So that means 25 minutes because of just it being alive in general, not the fact that it was shoppable. I hope that makes sense. I just want to make sure I make the distinction between shoppable live versus a regular live. A regular live means that people are gifting you, people are engaging in your live, and you get rewards for that. You're getting diamonds. Gifts plus engagement equals diamonds. Diamonds are how you monetize. So you're getting diamonds for that. And so you want to make sure you go 25 minutes or higher to get the maximum amount of diamonds that you can get. So that's where that comes in. North Dakota, my friend, you came in. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. Peace. How you doing, Coppercat? Um, and so I'm going to give you the last thing that you need to do. You got to get rid of those banned accounts. We'll talk about that in a second. How's everything going? It's usually the videos that are copied directly from CapCut. I had to fix those violations. Yes. Yeah, you got to fix those. Yep. Usually it's your videos, it's the sound, music can be an issue. Have a family picture in red, check, restricting. Oh, interesting. I don't know what's happening. Was it sound or music being played? Maybe it was the music with that video. Could have been that. Um, so family videos are a problem in general for TikTok. I'm reading Miss Black's comment to Coppercat. Depending on what it is, you can appeal. 2 of my family videos were approved. Okay, yeah. So the appeal process, I would say always, if you get the appeal option, always appeal it. I missed the last part of you said we shouldn't delete videos. Yeah, TikTok says that's a no-no. They tell you you're not supposed to delete videos, but I know you can make videos where they're not available for everybody. So you can make them restricted or private. So I would say do something like that where you change who can view the video, friends or private the video in some way. So that would help. I'm gonna tell you right now, I have living with sense. I think you asked the question about my journey. My first account was faceless, so that's where I usually start. That account was my teaching grounds. That's where I learned a lot of the do's and don'ts. Okay, here's what you can do, here's what you can't do. And so that account taught me specifically about how to get into TikTok shop. That's why I know these 2 issues. Um, and that account I did delete videos. It didn't hurt the account in any way, but I know people say that you're not supposed to do that. You shouldn't do that. Okay. So I don't want you to come here and say, Dr. Lisa told me to delete it. No, Dr. Lisa did not say delete it. I did not say that. I said you do have to do something about it because you won't get in TikTok shop if you keep getting that red circle. But you got to decide what you want to do. So it's good to be back here. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Now I understand that too. Okay, awesome. Later, everybody. How you doing, Miss Darlene? Okay, take care, friend. Laugh out loud. Those restrictions can block you from the FYP and limit your views. Yes. Yep. Yep. Yeah, those restrictions will follow you in multiple ways. You're right. FYP, you'll never get to the FYP. Yeah, so that's happening for you. Okay, friends. So Sarah, how you doing? Good morning, friend. Uh, Last thing. So we got one more thing. So we said 2 issues that you need to make sure you are in good standing if you're looking to get in TikTok shop. So we said account check was the first thing to make sure your videos are in good standing. How you doing, short stuff? Second thing, you need to make sure your followers. So you need 1,000 followers. Let me give the backstory here. TikTok will ban accounts that are not doing what they need to do for whatever reason. Maybe they are imposter accounts because I had a couple of those out there. Maybe they are. Thank you so much. This is so helpful. You're welcome. I'm going to give you this last one. This last one you want to make sure you pay attention to. This is like the big one. So maybe they were banned accounts. Maybe they were or imposter accounts. Maybe they did something that was not and not appropriate to get on TikTok. So whatever reason they got banned. Okay. What TikTok does is banned accounts. And however, when they banned accounts, they don't tell you that they just banned 50, 40, 10, 1 account in your follower list. They never know. You don't get a notification. You don't know that some of those accounts are actually accounts that are now banned. So you actually have to go in and check to make sure your followers are also not banned, in good standing. Carrie, thank you so much. I see the heart puffs. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. The hand hearts. So you got to check for that. So you got to check for those banned accounts. Okay. Reaching my April goal, the clickable link. Thanks for the tip, Dr. Lee. Look at you, friend. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, friend. So that's something you want to pay attention to. How do you check for banned accounts? I got you, friend. I'm about to tell you right now. So How do you check that? There you go. Here's how you check it. Okay, so when you're on your profile, see where your face is. Careful of banned accounts. Check often. Yes, this is something you're going to check. I tell you to check at least once a week, maybe twice a week, depending on what your goals are. You're trying to get a clickable link, you're trying to get in TikTok shop, whatever you're trying to do, check for this. Okay. How you doing, my friend, the original? Good to know. Yeah, check for these accounts. So here's how you check, friends. Thank you so much. On your profile, I don't care if you click your friends or your followers, whichever number you decide to click, you're going to click one of those numbers, whatever your friends or follower numbers. Clickable link, purple ticket. You want to know about those two things? Sarah, I'm going to come back to you. I think you're asking questions. Let me know if those are questions. Dang, I didn't check yesterday. There now. Always have great information. You're welcome, Claire. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So is the purple ticket the clickable link? No, it's not. That's not what we're talking about. That's a different clickable link. But different clickable link. That's not what we're talking about. But let me get back to you in 1 second, Sarah. Let me finish the banned accounts first. So thank you so much, friend. Good morning, new. You said good morning. I'm new. 11th day trying to get into affiliate program. UGC. Awesome. How you doing? Crazy. Appreciate you being here, friend. Sorry. She said sorry. Full of questions. That's okay. This is the right place to be in. Yeah, let's stay on track. Laugh out loud. Taking notes. Okay. So banned accounts. Here's we go. Here's where we're at. Banned accounts. So here on your face, followers of followers, whoever you click one of them. It's going to take you to a list of all your following, all of your followers, and all of your friends. Okay. Let me define those real quick. Followers are people who followed you. Okay. That's what the followers are. Friends are the people who followed you and you followed them back. So you guys are both following each other. You're friends. Following are the people you are following. Give me 1 second. TikTok made me do a puzzle. I say this out loud for everybody. Had to do a quick puzzle. Okay. So that is what's happening there. So those are the definition. Following are the people you are following. Maybe they're following you back. I think they become friends at that point. But at the end of the day, you are following some people too. Okay. On the top of there is a search bar. Typically, it's under all three. Sometimes it's under 2 of 3 or one of them. Doesn't matter. In that search bar, thank you so much, Dee. In that search bar, I want you to type the word user in the search bar. USER, user. Okay? I'm having you type the word user because when TikTok bans an account, they take away that user's name. So they're back to user with all the numbers. They take away that user's picture, image, whatever photo or image they had, it gets taken away. So they are now back to their original state, essentially, when you first started that account. So when you type in the word user, it's going to list all the people who have user in their name. If there's any that have no photo, no image, click it. When you go to that account, it's going to take you to that profile for what used to be that person's profile. And it's going to say right in the middle, account banned. Okay. So TikTok took their privileges, took their account away. I'm going to tell you right now, if people was following those imposter accounts of mine, they got some, they have some banned accounts that they need to now remove. Okay. So, because TikTok just banned all those accounts earlier in the week. So I want you all to know, go check your followings just in case you were following 2 different Dr. Lisas, because there's only one Dr. Lisa. Okay. There's only one of me. And if any new account pops up and says, this is my new account, that is not true. I have one account. So that's what they were doing. But with that being said, if it says banned account, so you have to block. So you have to unfollow. You could block, you could remove. There's a couple different options. So if it says banned account, Banned accounts. You are going to go into the right corner. How do you get rid of them? You are going to go into the right corner of that account. If it's a follower, which is what we're mainly focused on, I want you to remove them for all of them, even the ones that you are following. But if it's a follower or a friend, that's important because that is inflating your numbers. So TikTok Shop says you need 1,000 followers to get in the pilot program. You need 5,000 for the unlimited access to TikTok Shop. So if you need 1,000 followers for the pilot program and you're thinking like, oh, I got my 1,000 followers, I should be able to get in this program. TikTok will say, no, you have fake engagement. Fake engagement means that 1,000 followers is not all real followers. It's those banned accounts. So you might have just 920, depending on how many banned accounts you have, or 990. So you just have to make sure you remove them. There's plenty of fake accounts with Dr. Lisa. You sent me like, no, you fake. I know the real Dr. Lisa. Thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully not anymore. But if you know some more, let me know. DM me so I can get rid of them because I'm going to submit the report on them too. Going to check and we'll be back in with questions. Awesome. Don't check. Don't leave yet. Let me give you what to do. Let me tell you what to do. So with the fake accounts, thank you so much. I appreciate that, friend. So with the with the fake accounts, I want you, or the banned accounts, I'm sorry, the banned accounts. I want you to, if they are, I don't love you laughing at me. If they are part of your followers and friends, we're going to prioritize those first. The following two, you need to get rid of those. But followers and friends, if you click there and it says banned accounts, congratulations, friend. Go to that page, and the top of that page is an arrow. Okay, how you doing, Katrina? In the top of that page is an arrow. I want you to click there, and it'll give you the option to remove the follower. Remove the follower. That's the first one. Okay, remove the follower. That's what you can do. So that's for followers and followers and friends. You can remove the follower. Okay. If you go back to the screen where it has all those banned accounts under following, if you see next to the line, on the line for that particular banned account, it says following currently, grayed out next to it. It will say following. If you click that again, it unfollows them. It makes them red. If you make somebody back to red, then you're not following them anymore. You actually going to need to click to follow them. So you want to make them red again. Okay. So if you go down all the following and just hit where it says following, just undo that and make it back unfollowing. Okay. And then for friends and followers, I think you can do the same thing. Sometimes it says message. So you don't want to do that. If it says message, then it's going to take you to a message screen, or it'll take you to the banned account. It may take you there, but I said, use that arrow and remove the follower. If you block it, I think blocking works as well. But what I tell you, after you've done all that, go out of the screen, come back into the follower, back to that list, and put in user again and see if any more pop up. Okay. And this is what you're going to do 2 to 3 times a week. Let me know if you have any questions about that. So I just explained it, but let me know if there's any questions. Thank you so much. And those who are on my YouTube watching, I appreciate you being here. Make sure you put a comment in. My moderator, Yes, Michelle Crochets, she is here so she can answer questions for you. And if you go to one of my YouTube shorts, this is for everybody, for TikTok and my YouTube people. If you go to one of my shorts, put a comment in, then like, and then subscribe. I'll make sure I do the same for you. I'm asking you to go to my shorts because I get a notification. When I live stream, I don't get the notification necessarily. So I want to make sure we're supporting each other. And if you have a new short you want me to watch, I'll go watch your short and I'll like it and comment. I'm here. I'm here for the whole community. So if you guys want me to support, even if we're subscribed to each other, just send it to me so I can see it. Okay. And if I see it and you sent me something, I'm going to go and like it and put a comment. I think I did that for you, Katrina. I was like, I'm here for the people. I'm here to support. We all can lift. As you rise, you lift people up. We all can win. This is our season. So I don't want us to miss out on other opportunities. YouTube is a great, and when I say great, don't be mistaken about the YouTube. YouTube is a long game. But here's the deal. When you have content out there and you get to the point of monetization on YouTube, whether it's the professional, which is 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours is that combination on YouTube. Or here's what you really want, the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours. That combination gets you the ability to have ads in your content. And if somebody watches your video 5, 10 years from now, you still can get monetized off that video, as well as if they click a link that goes to your stand store or some other website for you, you can get essentially somebody can buy your products. So it's evergreen. I'm telling you, I'm giving y'all the tea. So we want to get on YouTube too. That's why I'm doing this. I'm co-streaming on purpose so I can start building my channel over there, building up. You said we lift, as we climb. There we go. You're holding somebody's hand as you lift. Yep, and you're bringing them up. New and following. Thank you so much, friend. That's what this is all about. This is our growth season. I say it over and over because I want you all to take action. We're not sitting back. We're not being bystanders. We're paying attention. We're growing. We're being intentional about everything we do. Good morning, Digital Bestie. How you doing, Digital Wealth? I appreciate your friend for the information. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. So YouTube channel is Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income, same name. I was intentional about making sure I made them consistent. Same name, Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. And then my moderator is Yes Michelle Crochets. She's part of the crochet community, the crafting community. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. See your friend. Thank you for the gift, Dimples. How you doing, friend? And she is always in the YouTube playground. She knows a lot. So if you want somebody who can help you understand and ask questions about YouTube, she's the person. I met with her before coming here. So she is my person for YouTube. I tell you, connect with her. She comes to TikTok to play around, but she's on YouTube. So that's her real playground. But I want you to really make sure you're getting good information, somebody you can go to. She just did a video on demystifying the algorithm for YouTube. So go back and check and watch her video, comment, like, and subscribe. All the things. You want to make sure you subscribe last after you watch something because YouTube is particular about fake engagement. So you want to make sure you watch. Let me know. I'm checking comments now. I see your friends there. Plenty of fake accounts. Thank you so much. I see that. I want to check. Let me know. Sarah, did you come back? Let me know if you have any questions. Share this message. There we go, friend. That's it. Good morning. How you doing? I'm watching you via YouTube via Anne Reed's Garden. Oh, look at you, friend. Thank you. Thank you. Did you comment? Go ahead and comment and make sure you subscribe and like the post, like the live. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. Good afternoon. Take fast notes. I am at work taking fast notes. Okay, and really quickly, thank you so much, friends. I see you. What I do also is that this is co-stream because I now have this available for you to go back and watch. So it's a playlist of all these lives. Now, let me say this. I'm going to tell you all, the way I'm doing this is not perfect. I tell you that all the time. Is not perfect. And I tell you, going live is practice makes perfect. That's what this is. This is me in my early stages, practicing my YouTube walk of going live. So it is not perfect. It is quite messy, to be honest with you. It was really messy last week because I just got a web camera this week. So it was really, really messy last week. I'm getting better though. There's things I should be doing differently. My thumbnails should be done differently. My title should be done differently. My description should be done differently. I'm not tagging correctly. I'm messy. I'm real. I'm kind of sloppy, y'all. I'm going to tell you that now. Just so that you guys understand that you could still do it messy. You don't have to do it perfect. And then as you grow and as you improve, and I'm going to grow and improve, I know the things I need to fix pretty early on, but I'm going to be doing that. But I don't want to miss out on an opportunity to co-stream and connect and grow my channel. You figure I've been doing this for, I think, almost 3 weeks. This might be more close to 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks. With that, I've grown over 100 new subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, come on, be messy, do what you got to do. But recognize every day you're going to get a little better. You're going to improve. You're going to learn a little bit more. You're going to figure it out. But I don't want you to sit back and say, oh, well, I'm going to wait until I have this. I'm going to wait until I can do. No, do it messy. Okay? Do it messy. and you can get better. You said almost a month. No, it ain't been a month yet. I don't think so. I had to go back and look at the exact date. It was after April. So we're on April 25th. It was after the TikTok ban that happened on, well, we got the extension. So April 5th, the extension happened. I think I started that following week. So I might be right at a solid 3 weeks, three weeks of doing it, but it's not perfect, y'all. It is not. I'm sure some yes, Michelle, she gives me my advice. I'm sure some high YouTube influencer, they would be like, girl, girl, what you doing? But like I said, I don't operate of that mindset where I have to have all the boxes checked, all the details in. Everything has to be lined up in perfect order before I put myself out there. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. That is not the right mindset. You have to be of the mindset of, I can do this. It's okay. I'll get better. It'll improve. That's it. He said, I'm motivating you to continue your YouTube journey. That's it. I will go and subscribe on YouTube. My YouTube is Dr. Oki channel. Okay, awesome, awesome. Do me a favor. Go to my if you subscribe, go to one of my shorts, put a comment there, like it, and subscribe. If you're not going to do the live stream yet, that's totally fine. But go to one of my shorts, because the shorts I get notifications for. So that's why I said do a short. If you do a short, it's Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. The shorts I get a notification from, and I can see it. The YouTube subscribers, that whole list, I'm not seeing all the list. That's why I said the shorts allow me to then go to your page and do the same for you. And if you do the same thing for Yes, Michelle Crochets, she's going to support you. And then again, as you see other people, this is the new wave. This is the new wave. As you see other people, you tell them, hey, I'm going to do it for you. Let's do it for everybody. YouTube is a long game. It is not something where you're going to come in and monetize quickly. You got to get your subscribers. Subscribers at YouTube is the same as followers here on TikTok. When you have subscriptions on TikTok, they call it memberships. They don't call it subscriptions. They call it memberships. And so that's another level of monetization, but you got to have enough subscribers to get to that level. So that's where you have the 500 subscribers and the 3,000 watch hours. They're very particular about watch time. I tell people, just don't hit subscribe on somebody's video. You actually got to watch it. That's why that watch time is there, because they actually won't approve that subscription. YouTube is a little quirky. So you got to make sure when you do play over there that you play by their rules and that you actually are engaging. That's essentially what you're doing. I love to get me coffee and sit and just listen to you helping me. Look at you. Jay Santiago, you're so funny. He said, I'm just sipping my coffee, listening to you. What's the name of your friend's coach? Linda, yes, Michelle Crochets. My friend Michelle, do you mind coming over to my TikTok and people can pin you real quick? I can pin you. And so if you come over here for a second, I'll make sure I get your name pinned. And my YouTube is the same name. It's Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. She said I'm on my way. Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. And so I want you all to get Michelle's information too. Her name on TikTok and YouTube is the same. That's what I'm doing, practicing and going live twice a day. There we go. There we go. What camera line do you use? Oh, look at you, Cherry. You've been over on my channel. Cherry, I just got this webcam too. Literally, when I say I was messy, my son, I was using my 5-year-old's tablet. He didn't take it downstairs, so it's not even in my room no more. He was like, give me my tablet back, Mom. But I was using his tablet and co-streaming there. It was it's an older tablet too. So I just got the webcam this week. I started it, I think, on Sunday's stream. Co-stream was the web camera. It is an Insta 360 link to see. Give me one second. I'm gonna give you the box. I had to figure out what exactly is it. I like it. Okay, it's backwards here, but on YouTube you guys see it. That's what I'm using. Okay, so I do like it. I like it a lot. My microphone is from my laptop. So my microphone is not connected. It's running through the laptop, which is fine. The sound is fine, but it's not perfect. Um, Hold on one second. So the lighting, the lighting is a clip light. Okay, Michelle, I'm gonna see if I can. If you put a comment in, I'll ping you. Only 3 weeks. You are doing awesome. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you, Miss Black. That's it. That's it. Do it messy. I love that. So do it messy. Yep. Do it afraid. Yes. Do it. Do it scared. Do it nervous. Do it. Do it. Just do it. How many followers do you need to go live on YouTube? You got to have 50 subscribers. Are you talking about TikTok? TikTok is different. The blue box. I'm gonna talk about the blue box. Absolutely. Practice makes perfect. It don't make perfect. It makes progress. That's what I say. Practice makes progress. I don't want you to feel like you're searching for. You said I got 180 points. So that's Yes Michelle Crochets. That's who we're. That's Yes Michelle Crochets. I just pinned her so that you guys can connect with her over on YouTube as well. I want us to be intentional, guys. So you're going live now from your laptop. I am. Jackie, I'm going to flip my camera in a second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. No gatekeeping here. I tell you all. And I tell you, because look here, as I tell you, I'm putting this out, this information out in the universe. You're growing, you're connecting. It doesn't serve me any to just sit back and not let people know how to do things. Okay. I don't win, you don't win. So at the end of the day, we can all win. That's the way I see it. I'm getting better. Top my live game. Got a microphone. You got a microphone, friend? Look at that. That's it. Love your energy. Contagious. Thank you so much, Addie. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. And so that's Michelle. Yes, Michelle Crochets. So that's Michelle. So you guys have her, and she does crochet. You have to try. I have you too for maybe nine years. I'm sure it's changed. You said that you had YouTube for 9 years. Yeah, it's changed. It's changed, but my handle is Doctor. It's the same as here. Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. It's at Launch Your Income over on YouTube. But if you just put in the name, just put in separate words, Dr. period Lisa Launch Your Income. You'll get to my channel. That's how you get to it. Follow her now. I am on YouTube as well. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you. I appreciate you. Make sure you guys subscribe, like the live, comment, do comments in the live as well. All that, I'm going to say this out loud, double duty. That's it. You're so helpful. I appreciate you all. Because look here, at the end of the day, like I said, just subscribe. Look at you. Thank you, Doc. I appreciate that. Because at the end of the day, we all can win. One thing about YouTube, I just want to say this too. YouTube will push your channel out to more people as you get more likes, more views. So that's part of it too. So you want to make sure you push people to here, both to YouTube and to TikTok, but push people to your YouTube so that they also can boost your live. So that's part of it too. That's a strategy. So you want to be intentional about that. So if you're going to start live streaming, just know it's going to take a while to grow, but you want to make sure that you are also telling people to like and comment so that YouTube sees that interaction. And that gets it pushed out a little bit more too. Did you say you're streaming into your YouTube at the same time? I am, Jackie. Let me show you, friend. I'm going to show you. I'm going to flip my camera. How do you go live on both channels at the same time? Y'all like, how is she doing this? This is some magic. Here, Dr. Lisa, I just followed you on YouTube. Thank you so much, friend. Make sure you put a comment on my shorts so I can go back and see, because I don't see subscriptions all the time. YouTube is funny about that whole list. So if you put a comment in one of my shorts and like it, and then subscribe, you always subscribe after you watch something, because they won't let that subscription stick. They won't approve it if you didn't watch. They're really big on watch time. So you want to make sure you watch something, comment, like, and subscribe. And that's how you know it sticks. And I'm telling you this so that you can tell your subscribers, because you're going to be like, wait a minute, somebody said they subscribed and then they didn't, because YouTube didn't let it stay. They just hit subscribe as opposed to watching something. That was the problem. I'm new to all this. Thank you for sharing. You're helpful for letting me. You're welcome, friend. Really quickly, let me show my people I'm co-streaming. So I am on my cell phone. And I'm on my laptop. I'm going to show you real quick 2 devices. Cell phone, iPhone is what I have. In my TikTok, I'm about to click the little 3 dots in the corner that says more. I am clicking that because I'm flipping my camera. There's an option that says flip camera. I'm flipping my camera, and you guys see me pretty clearly right here on YouTube. This is my laptop, okay? And all I did was stream. And then there's the camera. You guys see it up there? My camera. It's way at the top. Oh, sorry. My camera. And then that's the clip-on light. Somebody asked earlier about my lighting. It's a clip-on light. And then you see, yes, Michelle Crochet. She's in the chat. And you guys see there's 7 of you all watching me right now on YouTube. That's it. That's me. Co-streaming, doing both double duty. I'm right here with y'all. Y'all don't see me doing all my hand gestures because my camera's flipped, so the YouTube people see me. But yes, I am still here with you all. Yeah. And so I'm gonna flip my camera back, and then now y'all see me here. Yep. So yeah, that's how you do it. 2 devices. So that's it. Now I'll have to decide if I keep it on this format. That's kind of a conversation. Yes, Michelle Crochet and we were talking about this morning, because there. So here's what we talked about doing, and I'll do probably an exclusive for YouTube only on Tuesday. We talked about doing that after maybe my TikTok live, and then I'll come back and just only be on YouTube, and I'll talk a little bit more about YouTube, and I'll talk about my journey. So you guys are hearing it from me first here. But I'll probably put a sticker up and announce it and just let people know. And I'll send something out to some of my people who are in my group chat, because I have an Instagram group chat. I'm going to pivot in a second to talk about that. But I'm going to do a YouTube only and just talk about some of my lessons learned as I go through this journey. And I want to make sure I'm being as transparent as possible. So as you go through this, hopefully you don't make all my messy mistakes. I told you I'm doing it messy. So you don't have to make all my messy mistakes, but also just be aware of how you want to navigate there. By me starting on my tablet, remember I told you earlier I had my little son's tablet. I was vertical. YouTube is a little, when you go vertical, that's what they call it. It will send your live out to more people because you're on a mobile device. It's different when you're on a laptop or a computer, a desktop. So it doesn't offer that same output where they're pushing out your live. So it's a different strategy. So you just got to realize what strategy are you trying to deploy at that time. And so with that, yes, Michelle and we talked about maybe I might want to consider having a tablet that I'm using. So I may switch. So again, I don't gatekeep. I tell you guys everything I'm doing, just so you understand what I'm doing and what's my process and the why behind it. You are multitasking. I am. Good afternoon. How you doing, friends? I see you all. So yeah, had everyone been offered to join Creator Network? Had anyone been offered to join Creator Network? I am with Gravitas Q. I'm with an agency. So the Creator Network program. Let other people, are you guys with other agencies? Let me know if anybody with a different agency. I want to make sure I share multiple options with people. Gravitas Q, not that I don't recommend them, but I think people should first, and then what I've been telling people is do your research, do your homework, decide what agency is best for what you're trying to do. So that's what I tell people. Via StreamYard or just go live on each. I am going through TikTok Studio. I'm not on a streaming platform. Yes, Michelle, she's on StreamYard. She is on a platform that she uses, a third-party platform. But I am on TikTok Studio. I'm on YouTube Studio. I'm new to all this thing. You said going to go live for the first time tomorrow. Just have to do it, but on both platforms. That's it. You could do both platforms if you have access. If you have access where you have 50 subscribers on YouTube, yeah, go live. Go live on both. Absolutely. Just watching, subscribe to your channel. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you all. The Beauty Beat, how you doing? You said, I didn't know you had to watch it first before following. Thank you for the tips. Yes, absolutely. YouTube is very, very particular about watch time. Watch time, and to the point that watch time is one of their metrics for monetization. You got to have 4,000 watch hours. Okay. So if you're trying to get the full monetization where you get ad dollars, you got to have 4,000 watch hours. So because of that, if people just come in and just click subscribe, they're like, hey, no, you're not really watching. So they're very particular about that. So you want to make sure you do have that watch time. You want to watch somebody's videos, short, whatever it is first before you click that subscribe button. Yeah. Jumping into support. Can you recommend live agencies? I'm with Gravitas Q. Okay, 4,000 watch hours. Yep. I'm with Gravitas Q. I do recommend Gravitas for a new live host because they're training videos. They give you a ton of training videos. I think it's like 70. And these are little short videos you can watch. Great training materials. Don't get me wrong. I will be the first to say training is top notch. However, after you go through the training and you continue to be a part of the agency, it really is an agency that is focused on battling. And those are those short competitions, those 5-minute competitions, because they get monetized and paid by TikTok. And I think that is the primary way they're getting paid. I'm just going to be honest with you. Unless somebody from Gravitas School want to come in here and tell me otherwise, I don't see anything else substantive that is coming out of their agency besides the push for battling. So I want you to be aware of what other resources and support is available. Now, if your account is going to be at risk of getting banned or some other issues going on, they will absolutely step in. But beyond that, Gravitas Q, somebody put it in the chat for me with the Q on the end. Beauty Beat, hold on one second. When people watch your lives, that time goes to your watch hours in order to get monetized. When people watch your lives, does that time, yes, if you watch that, yeah, it does. It goes to it. Let me confirm that because I'm almost sure you got me thinking because people come in and out. That's the thing about YouTube. People don't stay the whole time. Michelle, question came over here, friend. Yes, Michelle crochets. Michelle, the question came up, do people, I just want to confirm it with you first before I say yes. But when people watch your live stream the entire time, or watch your live stream for any point of time, that counts towards watch hours, your overall watch hours. I think the overall answer is yes, but I just want to make sure there's not a nuance to that. Okay. Okay, Gravitas pushing for battling. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, battling is a great monetization option for people, but you got to have a community. You have to have supporters. There's something about that. You cannot clock the watchers. Oh, she said, no, you can't clock the watchers. You can't clock those watchers. So your live stream does not count towards the watch hours? Let me know. So it counts on the back end, obviously, if people go watch your playlist, but not doing the stream. That's pretty much what's happening. So on the back end, if people watch she said the subscribers count. So that's what you're getting. People who watch your live and the subscribers and the likes, but not clocking the watch hours. Oh, that's interesting. Look and see, I'm learning about YouTube, y'all. Learning about YouTube. I don't know why this person does this, but we're going to block them again because they keep coming in and spamming. I'm not sure why that happens. Interesting. You said interesting. Interesting. You said not the watchers who aren't subscribed. Okay. She nuanced it for me. So if you are a subscriber and you watch a live, those watch hours would count. I think that's the answer. So we're learning together, y'all. We are learning together real time. You said they are more about getting the next training. What does that mean? So yeah, videos on YouTube, I kind of short. So yeah, people come in and out quick. Yeah, videos, it does. Okay. So it's based on you saying, I'm just making sure I answer questions, the comments in here. So it does if the person's a subscriber. That's what she said. So if you're a subscriber, then that watch time impacts. But if you're just somebody who's a looky-loo, a looky-loo, then you don't get credit for the looky-loo, I guess. You get credit for your subscribers watching, but not the looky-loos, the watchers. I'm back for a moment for the user accounts. Am I blocking and unfollowing them or just blocking? You are unfollowing. You are unfollowing. I would say unfollow first. And then when I say go out of it, so you're back in here, go out of it, go back, type in user and see if they still show up. Okay? So that's the test. If they still are there, then you didn't get rid of them. But if they're gone, once you unfollow or even block, we'll do a test. If you go back and you put in user and blocking worked, then that's fine. Blocking might have done it. I'm sure should do it, to be honest with you. So, all right, friends, let me pivot because we are at noon and your friend, Dr. Lisa, has a hard stop. Let me see. I got to check my calendar. I always check my calendar so I know when I'm hard stopping. I do have a hard stop because I'm meeting. I know I have meetings this afternoon. I think I have a hard stop probably like 12:45, 12:30, 12:45. Yes, because I have a 1 o'clock meeting. And I have a 1 o'clock meeting. Are you in here, Empress? I'm sorry. Empress, let me know. Empress T. Yes, you are here. Unfollow and block, remove, use it. You did all of it. She is my 1 o'clock. So your friend, Dr. Lisa, I do have a meeting. And she is probably going to be like, Dr. Lisa, you going to get off that live? I'm waiting on you. You say, yes, I am present. So what I tell people, just really quickly, if you want support from me, I have a couple different ways you can get access. And so this is my level up conversation. You said, I've exceeded my unfollows for the day. Okay, laugh out loud. Okay, you had that many you had to unfollow? Oh my goodness. It must be a 200 limit? You can only follow 200. Is there an unfollow for 200 also? Let me know if anybody knows the answer to that. I've never tried to unfollow a lot of people at once. So I don't know what the limit is actually. So if there is a limit, I would imagine it's probably similar to the follow where you only can unfollow so many per day. So here's the deal, people. My particular live, this is my 10 o'clock, although it's almost noon. This is my 10 o'clock. It's my go live and monetize your expertise. How you doing, Coach Miss Jessie? How you doing, friend? And so with this live, this is my level up conversation. I want you to be intentional about what you're doing. I want you to be intentional about all the things that you could be doing in your live. Okay. So I want you to go live, but I also want you to monetize. I didn't get a chance to talk about it in details here, but I tell people, okay, when you go live, there is something you need to pay attention to. Hold on one second, is there a way to mass unfollow? I would love to know. I don't know about mass unfollowing. In terms of unfollows, you can go down that list and click unfollow. Like people you're following, you can click that button next to it where it says following. If you click it, it turns it back red. So you're going to follow them that way, and you just go down the list and unfollow. Now, if I hear you correctly, maybe there is a maximum per day. So I would just say stay within that maximum. Don't obviously try to stay below that maximum so you don't trigger to TikTok that you're doing something they don't want you to do. You said one at a time. Yeah. How many did you have, friend? You had a lot? You got 2,400, so you might have had a lot in there, huh? He's like, I've never done this, Dr. Lisa. Yes, so now moving forward, check it a couple times a week. I've been doing it one at a time. Yep, quite a few. You say you had a lot too, love? With love? Oh my gosh. Type it in user and many are fake. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys have like thousands. I mean, you're over 1,000 followers too, Jackie. That explains some things. Yeah. 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 Yeah, they don't tell you this. This is the thing that, thank you, Coach Miss Jessie. I see your friend daily check-in. I had over 50K followers. That will be a lot. Oh my gosh. 15, you do? Oh, and you've never checked for banned accounts? Oh my gosh, friends. Yeah. So definitely no. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah, you got to make sure those are so when you check, have you checked now? Did you check since I've mentioned it, or you want to be surprised? Hopefully, it's not a lot. It probably is though. Hopefully, it's not a whole lot. But yeah, you definitely want to check and remove them slowly. I'm at work. Okay. But yeah. So when you home tonight, you sitting on your sofa, just go in and check. And then, like I said, if they're the followers are the problem, the followers and so if they are your friends and you're following them back, you can unfollow them. I think that's what it is. If you click the friend, it's just the message thing. You got to make sure it doesn't say message. But I don't think there's any way to do it beyond just going down the list or clicking each of them and then removing them from their profile and blocking. Thank you so much. I see your friends. So let me do this. I do need to pivot because I want to make sure you guys know how to get access to me. I do offer my bundle. So impress the person I'm meeting with. She got the bundle. That's where you get ongoing support. You get one-on-one support if you need it. She has a one-on-one with me at 1 o'clock. And I also do one-on-one consultations. So there's a couple different ways to get access to me. So I want you to make sure that I'm supporting you as you're thinking about your journey and your next step. This particular live, I did not get a chance to really talk about TikTok fully when it comes to monetization. So TikTok does, you can monetize with your live, but this particular live, I actually tell you to take it a step further and not necessarily monetize just here, but you want to offer a solution to your audience. You want to let them know here's other ways to get access to me, other support, and here's resources I offer, whether you have a physical product or a digital product, or you do consultations, or you have a mentorship or a membership, whatever it is, you want to make sure you are talking to your target audience and offering those solutions. That's what live gets you because you can build that relationship, build that rapport where people get to know, like, and trust you. Okay. It's easier to do it in person where when you're talking about your content, you're not able to do that. Um, Living with sense. Are you still in the room? Because you asked me a long time ago about my journey, and my journey. I say how did I start? I think that's how your question was. Like when did I get started? How did I start? And so I want to talk about that. Really, I'm gonna let me know if you're still in the room. Let me know if you're still in the room. If not, I can always talk about journey later. But I want to make sure I'm supporting you all and helping you understand. Like this is something you can do. I don't want you to feel like, okay, I can't do this. And I want you to be able to see how obviously going live helps you build your community. And it is a form of monetization. TikTok has been paying me since February officially. I got my first $100 payment at the end of January, and that came on that last Wednesday in January. And since February, I made it so you can say you want a dollar payout or you can push it all the way to 500. I told TikTok, let's push it to 500 because I want it to be, I want it to be a nice little payout. And I said, I want to see how fast it grows and what does it look like. Well, I got my first 500 payout in February in the subscription payout. So it was like almost $639 is what I got paid. And then I got $100 in January. So I made $739 between January and February. In March, I got another 640. So it was 500 in plus subscription. In April, I would have gotten two payments in March, but I did my vacation. And so I didn't get paid out twice in March. So I had to roll it over to April. In April, I've already gotten two $500 payments, y'all, plus subscription payments. So what I'm telling you, it does accumulate. Okay. It does start rolling as you're doing this. You're doing it consistently. And then I will tell you when it comes to connecting and supporting you, that's something else I'm doing. And I'm telling you this because I want you to see how this process goes. I want you to be able to do this and feel confident that it will pay out for you too. Okay. So I appreciate you all. Let me just catch some comments. I just missed some things. I might be the reason why my TikTok shop is not opening up for me. Yes. Yes, it is. It is. It is, friend. It is. That's it. That's the reason why. You got 15,000 followers and you have not gotten TikTok shop. Yes, that's it. Your hard work paid off. It is. Thank you so much, friend. Yes. That's amazing. And I don't say that to boast, but I want you all to understand how this process goes. And it starts with you. That's the reality. It starts with you making a conscious decision that you're not going to let the whole cognitive distortions that say, I'm shy, I'm scared, I'm afraid, I'm not perfect, I don't do it like Dr. Lisa or whoever else you're looking up to. It starts with you saying, I can do this. I can be consistent. I know how to engage. I know how I can talk to my target audience and offer them a solution. I know I can do this. So that's what it starts with. Can we name our regional audio on TikTok like we can on IG to make it searchable? Um, I, I'm gonna say, Jackie, the answer is yes. There's things I need to be doing differently when it comes to tags, descriptions, title of my lives, thumbnails. All that plays into SEO, search engine optimization. So yes, absolutely yes. You just need to optimize your profile or your account so that people can find you in the search. So there's a lot of things I'm supposed to be doing. That's why I said this is messy. I'm a hot mess, actually. The only thing I've improved was my web camera, but all that is part of, because let me say this, YouTube is a search engine. It's not your traditional social media. So everything you do in terms of words you use, how you set up your profile, all that matters for searchability for your channel. So the answer is yes, and I should be doing things a whole lot different. He said, "I love the mess. Thank you so much." So, Dr. Lisa, do I go to the TikTok shop to sell for the TikTok or so I can go live? Mariexa, no, you don't need the, hold on, Mariexa. I'm missing your question. You, you message me because I think your question is for a business account. Are you a business account? No, you made it sound like you got your own products. I'm also a mess. Haha. You're so funny, Lisa. This is Laura from Maya. I'm trying to get into TikTok so I can review all the things I have already bought from TikTok. There we go. This stuff and more. Awesome. Laura, did you miss? Hi, Laura. Did you miss me earlier? I talked about how to get into TikTok Shop. If you come to my 4 o'clock, I'll probably recap there. So let me use that as a recap for you. But I did. And if you want to go to my YouTube channel, Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income, and watch the play, go to my playlist for this. I actually talk about it in this live. So you missed it probably about 30 minutes ago. So if you go to maybe um, 90 minutes into the live, I'm talking about maybe an hour and 15 minutes into the live. I'm talking about how to get into TikTok Shop. Yes, thank you all. I see all the comments. Can we name? Yes, so I see all the comments. If I missed somebody's comment, I apologize. But on YouTube, Dr. Lisa, okay, yep, replay. Yeah, replay on YouTube. That's where I do it now. I'm also a mess. Thank you so much. Yes. Uh, Mariaxa, I don't think I understood your question enough to answer it fully. So maybe I'm a little confused. In your training, do you cover the back end of TikTok, setting up everything before you go live? Yes, I do, Diamond. How do I work with artists? That's one of their campaigns. You click that campaign. It's about the music, about playing certain music. It's a certain campaign that TikTok offers in terms of being able to add certain songs that are part of that campaign at the time to your videos that you're posting. And yeah, you got to follow the instructions for the campaign. So you'll see it. Just depends on, click the work with artists option and it'll show you all the details on how you could do it. With TikTok Shop, what's the difference between creator and affiliate? They're the same program. You are a creator and a content creator, not a seller. A seller is the business accounts. So Mariexa, that's kind of why I was confused by your question, because it sounded like you were using seller language with creator language. So I was confused by what you were saying. So you are a content creator And people who have business accounts are sellers. They're selling their products, their business. So you're a content creator and you become an affiliate for a seller. You get an affiliate link. So it's the same program because creator seller is the same. I'm sorry, creator affiliate is the same program. You just become part of the affiliate program that they're doing because you are a creator. Yeah, this has been so helpful. You're welcome, friend. Thank you. Can you rewind a live? No. Oh, you could take clips. This live is downloaded. You could take clips of it. But no, you can't rewind a live on either platforms. But you do get the recording. Yeah. Okay. So you're welcome, friend. Really quickly, let me pivot because I want to make sure you all know how to get additional resources and access to me. Okay. So you're in my live. And what I do with this live, I teach you how to make sure you're leveling up. So I have a bundle. So many of the people in this room have gotten the bundle. If you have gotten my bundle and you are not in my Instagram group, I do this announcement every time because there's usually a few of you in here. You're like, Dr. Lisa, I love you. And you never came into the group. And that's fine. If you're like, okay, I don't need IG, I needed the bundle or whatever the case may be. But if you got the bundle and you want to get IG, what I will tell you is that the IG group is grown. It's 140 people over there. We are chatting, we're connecting. We're essentially a support network for each other. We're asking questions of each other. We're connecting and sharing our social media, our YouTube. That's the community that I'm looking to grow, where we're all people trying to level up. We're all thinking about this in a very intentional way. And there's a strategy in terms of how we're trying to get more followers for our social media. And we want to monetize in those platforms, how we are creating a solution, whether it's a digital product or a physical product for our community. And we're going live doing it. We're building that community. And I'm there to support. You said I'm a rookie in the league. That's fine, friend. You'll see people who are in there like, I just did my first live. Pivot. Sorry, I'm sleeping. Friends popping in. I got your friend. You said pivot. You said you're sleeping, huh? I tell you, at the end of the day, this is the time when we want to be woke, okay? Because there's too much happening around us, and people are making a lot of money here, okay? Making a lot of money over there on YouTube. So it's time. It's time. If you've been sitting back thinking like, oh, how do I monetize? What do I do? This is the time for you to get, first of all, you're going to get mentorship. You're going to get me. You're going to get support, coaching. I'm in DMs with you. If you want to direct message me, I like Instagram because you can do the voice memo and I can answer your question quickly. Or you can be like Impress and we schedule a one-on-one. Okay. And we just meet and talk and I answer questions. Or you're like, okay, Dr. Lisa, I don't need your bundle. I don't need the UBC course. I do want to meet with you to talk about my business, my strategy, and I'm available for you that way too. So there's multiple ways you can get the support. My dissertation was on mentorship. That was the topic of my dissertation. And really what I see, and I'm part of multiple mentorships. You just heard me say, yes, Michelle Crochet is my person I go to learn about YouTube. I don't profess to know all things, but what I do is make sure that I have people around me supporting me. I'm leveling up. I'm asking questions because you don't know what you don't know. So that's what I tell people first. Get someone you know, like, and trust and who can help you. And even with those relationships, they may say, okay, here's how you can get some answers for yourself. Here's how you can get solutions. Okay. Says, thank you. I will check out your YouTube. I am so impatient about getting the minimum to get in. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, and so YouTube with the IG group, what we've been doing, like I said, it's 140 people over there. I'm going to send out a new message to try to make sure that we are all getting YouTube channels, and hopefully within our community, we can start subscribing to each other's channels. And obviously, with 50 people, you can go live. That's something else we're going to try to do. I want to make sure we are thinking about all our different channels. And if you're going live here, you could do exactly what I'm doing, co-stream it on 2 different platforms, and you're building and talking to people and getting your followers to go over there too. It's a slow game. YouTube is not for the person who wants to be doing things quickly. TikTok gives you that. TikTok will satisfy that for you. YouTube will not. And I understand that and I respect that. And so that's why I'm doing it. So you followed me on IG. Thank you so much. Did you buy the bundle? Let me know if you got the bundle. Let me flip my camera. Let me do this because I want to make sure I support you all. I want you all to get the bundle. I've dropped the price in here just for the bundle. And let me make sure the price is dropped already because I'm already behind. It's usually $127. I drop it down to 57. Let me see if it's 57 because sometimes I forget to change it. And you guys might have caught it where it hadn't been changed yet. Dr. Lisa is sometimes not on top of her game. And I did not change it. So it was 57 this whole time. So it's there. But I will take you through. We're going to walk through my page. He said, I'm not on top for you. Keep thinking about it for my business. What's that? YouTube. Is that what you mean? I think you're about to write YouTube. You're not on YouTube. Thinking about, don't stop thinking. Don't overthink this. Lady V, you're supposed to message me. We're supposed to get on a meeting together, friend. I'm going to send you a message now. I'm going to make sure I send you a message. Thank you so much. How you doing, Kay Nicole? I see you, friend. Real talk. How you doing, friend? Okay. So let's do this. Also, I got a schedule with you for guidance. There we go, Lady V. I just said it. I know. We gonna do it. Yep. Hi. That's my silly way to say YT. Oh. Afternoon. Okay. Good afternoon, Real Talk. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do really quickly. So much fire. Thank you so much. Here you go. My profile pic. Click my profile pic. Okay. If you click my profile pic, my mini profile pops up. Okay. Then I want you to click my profile again. I'm going to flip my camera, walking you through what I'm doing, and it takes you to my regular profile. Okay. So if you click my profile photo twice, it's going to take you to my profile on TikTok. And what I'm going to do is click my Stand Store link. So under my bio is my Stand Store link. And then under there, it takes you to my website. I'm sorry, I'm going to move the sticker lower. We're going to play around with that sticker. And so what you see now is my Launch Your Income website. This is my Stand Store. I'm going to do a real quick commercial for UBC. Welcome to you all. How you doing, Cindy? I appreciate you, friend. So all you who are here for me, real quick commercial for UBC. UBC is the ultimate branding course. If you are interested in UBC, they just switched to an affiliate. They did have 2 sales that happened in the last 7 to 10 days. I think it was a 7 days time frame where they offer 2 sales. It is a course that is going to give you all the information about how to brand yourself effectively. And then how do you use it and leverage your branding on multiple platforms when you think about digital marketing, whether you're thinking about live streaming here on TikTok and on YouTube. They have a module for YouTube. They have a module for TikTok Live in particular, and TikTok content creation, as well as Instagram. They do love Instagram, so they do Instagram quite a bit. But what I will say is that the thing that I appreciate about it is that I'm able to go to, it's essentially like 40 modules, selling on Etsy, social media, affiliate marketing, brand deals, all those things. I can go over there and learn about it and apply my brand to it. So I tell people, if you're here now, you see me doing YouTube now. YouTube was something that I said I was not doing a month ago. I decided, and I had access to live stream. I decided to go all in. And what I'm doing now is making sure I'm taking advantage of all these different platforms so that I can have multiple streams of income. Okay. So UBC is teaching you that. You can go back, look at their modules, learn about how to brand yourself effectively, and then take your brand to these other digital marketing spaces. I tell people all the time, you are engaging in digital marketing. If you are live streaming, you are a digital marketer. If you are content creating and branding yourself so that maybe you get brand deals, maybe you get TikTok Shop. You're working with in TikTok Shop and working for sellers as an affiliate. You are in digital marketing. Okay, so you're already doing it. UBC is not cheap. So they did their sale. What I say last week when they switched over to affiliate. So you become an affiliate for them. The course is $4.99. You become an affiliate. You get 85% commission for every resale. I say that's a perk. I want you to go into the community. There's like 54,000 people now. I think they've reached 54,000. 54,000 people are in their school community. The community is good. They do a lot of training. There's 7, 8-figure earners over there. Really great community. However, again, I say the benefit is the resources that they offer. And because UBC is so comprehensive, what I did was create my own separate Instagram chat just for my UBC people. Because what I got was somebody I bought the course from for $499, and I never heard from them again. And to this day, I don't know if that person even knows that I'm even doing live streams. I don't know nothing about them, and they don't know nothing about me, which to me is a problem because you don't know what you don't know. And I told you I believe in mentorship. So this particular program for me was something that said, okay, if people are going to buy from me, then I want to make sure you're supported. And I send messages all the time in that group. I'm showing people some things they want to pay attention to. They just launched a UBC bot. I use that to do my most recent post about UBC. So it really is a great tool. If you are interested in UBC, you can get the sneak peek for free. It'll tell you all the different modules they have available. If you have questions about UBC, send me a message, a DM. I'm happy to answer any questions. It's not for everybody. So I don't want you to feel like, okay, Dr. Lisa told me about this and I'm not ready for it, or I don't think it's for me. So I say it's not for everybody, but if you're curious about it, send me a DM. I'm happy to talk to you about it. What I do tell people, especially my people who are like still trying to figure this out, this is what I call my starter kit. Okay. So if you're like, okay, I need to figure this out, let me take baby steps. I'm still trying to navigate this whole live stream, or what does it mean to be on TikTok, or how do I make money? I say, well, this is your starter kit. Like, how do you then take um, understanding of digital marketing? Because there's a 3-hour mini course that's going to teach you about digital marketing 101. I have a branding mini course that's going to tell you about branding yourself effectively, and it's called the Branding Masterclass. So that may be what you need. Also teach you Canva. So you're going to learn about Canva. It's a 2-hour course on Canva. Canva's amazing as a digital design software. They're actually about to integrate a lot of AI into what they're doing. So they have a beta. I missed out on the beta test that they have right now, but what I saw from their annual conference is amazing. So I would tell you, go ahead and this is probably what you need for a starter. And that's also how you get into my Instagram group chat that is focused on helping us grow and learn together. And then you get access to me. You could do one-on-one. So that's probably the better value in terms of getting all the resources. I'm going to show you that in a second. Um, Somebody asked earlier about what to do before you're live and during your live. Like, do I have a resource for you? I would say get my checklist. This is a quick little checklist. It's a 3-page checklist telling you everything you need to do to activate your live, from setup to during your live to get engagement, and then after your live looking at the analytics. Do you get templates inside the blueprint to create digital? Yes, it comes with private label rights. It comes with master resale rights, so you can really rebrand it and resell it. It's 100% yours. And then you get private label right books. It's like 46 ebooks that you can use and rebrand if you choose to, and resell as well. Yeah, I'm gonna walk through it for you in a second. I probably got 15 minutes to get through it. I just got your launch and earn blueprint. Did you really? All right, send me a message. I think you said you followed me on Instagram. Send me a message over there and say you just got it. And I'll message you back and I'll add you to the group. Thank you so much, Dr. Marsha. I appreciate you. The chat guide is also how you will do. Awesome. How you can understand your niche. There's a lot of people saying, I don't know what my topic is. I don't know who I'm talking to. So I have a 6-step guide that teaches you about your niche, what's your topic, how to leverage ChatGPT for that, your topic, your target audience, your script, so your introduction script, not that you're going to read the script, but how do you describe yourself? Who are you talking to? So that's the chat guide. It's going to walk you through that process. And then my people who are trying to figure out this, and you may say, okay, Dr. Lisa, I don't need your other stuff because I got my own stuff, but I do need to talk to you because I want to understand some of the business strategies. Maybe I need somebody to brainstorm with. Maybe I need someone to come up with, to affirm what I'm thinking and how I'm trying to do things, or some other suggestions. That's what this one-on-one is about. So I'm happy to meet with you. I have a 2-for-1 package. So if you need to meet with me, I do an initial meeting for 40 minutes over Zoom, and then I want an accountability meeting, a follow-up meeting where we can talk and see how things are going for you, maybe after a week of us doing that initial meeting. So you can grab that. And then finally in here is my overthinking guide. So my people who are nervous, shy, scared, trying to figure out how to be perfect, but you're not taking action because you want to be perfect. This is for you. Just get that. It's free. It's essentially a mindset guide. So we do a lot of mindset work. There's literally 15 pages of helping you understand your mindset when it comes to mindfulness, relaxation, um, affirmations, helping you with those cognitive distortions when we say things to ourselves that are not true, helping us think very clearly about how do we set goals. So all this is in this workbook, and it's free for you. Okay. Let me go back up. So download that and grab that. We're going to go here real quick because I want to make sure you guys, I can go through this because I'm about to go through this quickly. Okay. Because I do have my other meeting to get to, and I need to make sure I get myself ready before I go to the meeting because I got to get something to eat. Sometimes I wait too long and I go back to back. I did my 9 o'clock with Michelle, and then I came here and I have not eaten. Thank you so much. I see you, Dion. Appreciate your friend. Okay, so really quickly, this is the Launch and Earn Blueprint Bundle. How you doing, Angela? I see you, friend. How's everything going? Um, Launch and Earn Blueprint Bundle is usually 127. It's 57 here. I'll keep it at this price because, like I said, I usually change it before my 4 o'clock. I'll keep it at this price until after my 1 o'clock. So maybe 2 o'clock, I'll change it. I'll go in and check messages and make the update. So it comes with master resale rights, meaning that this is 100% yours. You can rebrand it, take my branded materials and logo and colors and name and all that stuff out of it, put your stuff and resell it if you choose to. Now, to do that effectively, you do need Canva Pro because Canva Pro gives you the templates, the editable templates for somebody to go and resell it. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. But you can actually go in here, take a product, download it, rebrand it, make it a PDF, and resell it. It is 100% yours in that way. So you just want to make sure you follow the descriptions to rebrand. Okay. Have a great day. Thank you so much, Frank. Came in and got your points. I appreciate you. The things here are things that you'll get in this bundle. So the first one they're mini courses, essentially. Digital Marketing 101 course, help you understand what is digital marketing, the fundamentals. There's a lot of that goes into digital marketing effectively that you need to know when it comes to talking to your target audience, making sure you're building a brand that is a brand that they can resonate with. So all that's important that you understand the fundamentals. So it's going to teach you the fundamentals. The branding masterclass is where you learn how to create your brand. Again, one that's going to connect with your audience. I always tell you, if you're talking to everybody, you're talking to nobody. So your brand has to be specific to the people you are trying to connect with. Okay. Then it's the Canva Mastery. That's where you're going to learn about how to use Canva. It's a design software. So how do you use it effectively? What do you mean by grab your points before jumping off? Oh, Jackie. You're like, Jackie, like, what does that mean? Jackie, when you come in to get the Daily Heart Me, you need to click the Daily Heart Me again because you have points that you need to claim. So I tell people you want to get your points as you come into a live. You want to check in and check out. But if you didn't do the Daily Heart Me, then how you doing, Angie? And so you want to make sure that you if you didn't do the Daily Heart Me, then you don't have any points to claim. So that's what it is. The Daily Heart Me is part of how. So Jackie, I didn't do my spiel for you because I was about to say you don't have the Daily Heart Me. So you need to come back so I can teach you all the things you need to do to make sure you are actually getting points and leveling up in a live session. So the blue box is part of it. But the other thing that you want to do is make sure I love learning in here. There you go. Angie, I appreciate your friend. Yeah, so you want to make sure you get all the points. Your engagement, you're collecting points for it, friend. So we want to make sure you get all the points that you need. Okay. So I'll talk about it at my 4 o'clock. So if you come back to see, there you go. You got the Daily Heart Me. And now you'll see where you can claim points. You put a comment in and get 30 points. And then you go back and claim those points before you leave. Okay, so you want to do that. And then how you doing, Vibe Wellness Girl? A woman, I say girl, I'm sorry. Woman. Oh, okay. I appreciate it. Um, and so then you have your Canva Mastery. That's where you're going to learn about Canva. And then you have your Digital Products Playbook. And that's where I walk you through the essentially the 30-day process. I want you to be intentional about over the next 4 weeks. What are you doing to make sure that you are actually growing? Okay. And you're building your business. Okay. Thank you so much. I see all the engagement. I appreciate you all. So over those 4 weeks, thanks so much. You're welcome, friend. Over those 4 weeks, the first week, I want you to be going live. That's the whole goal. You're going live. You're talking to your audience. You're getting to know who they are. You're understanding those challenges, their pain points. What's the psychographics? How do they think? What do they value? Understanding that demographic as well. So as you're doing that, you are going to be doing your back end systems week 1, where you do your digital marketing 101 course, your branding masterclass, as well as your Canva mastery, where you create your brand. Week 2, I want you then to focus on creating your products. Whether you have a physical product you want to give and you need a label or logo or something to go with it, you have a digital product, ebook, checklist, journal, workbook, whatever you're going to offer. If it is consultations, mentorship, you're going to create that. Thank you so much. My first live was over 100, 1,001, the room. Wait a minute. Over 100. Your numbers, you broke up with a period. I'm going to cheer for you anyway. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, friend. 100 in the room. Look at you. I just finished my first ebook last night. Yay. Look at you, Bonnie B. Okay, I appreciate y'all. See, these are people coming back to share their growth. I love that. I was so excited. You got your right community now. That change mattered, and that engagement with that type of with that niche. I know you said you were engaging with the content. All that matters. Yes, that's awesome. That is awesome. All right, friend. There we go. There we go. That's the growth that's happening. Okay. And so week 3, I want you to create your back end systems, your Stand store. I use Stand. They have a 14-day free trial. But some people use Beacon. Some people use System.io. Some people use Go High Level. Some people use Shopify Etsy. You raised us well. I appreciate that. You said congratulations. You said I'm raising y'all well, huh? Yeah, all that matters. So awesome, awesome. And so once you create your storefront, you'll have your email flows. You're going to do all that. So that's what you do in week 3, and then week 4 you're going to launch. Okay, so I want you to launch in week 4. So that's the goal. But the thought is that you are going live each and every day. So as you're talking to your community, you're connecting with them, you're helping them understand how you can be a resource to them, how you can offer solutions. The bundle also comes with the launch profit pack, where you get about 46 ebooks. Essentially, they are ebooks. I tell people there's some great books in there. There's a 23-page book for ChatGPT. Midjourney's in there as another AI platform. It has a book on there about YouTube and Instagram, and also books about mindset and money mindset and investing. All that is in here for you. And then it has multiple books depending on your niche, where it gives you ideas for products. Okay. Because that's where people get stuck quite a bit. You don't realize that you could be creating so many different products for your target audience. And so it gives you product ideas, as well as, I will tell you, leverage the AI to support you with your idea generation and helping you with creating as well. So, and then finally, you're going to be put in my Instagram group chat, where there's support and accountability. That's it. We're trying to hold each other accountable. We're giving our success stories. We're telling each other, hey, here's something that worked for me or didn't work for me. We have a chat where I started yesterday, where I asked the question about, what agencies are people with? What's the pros and cons of their agencies? Are there some agencies we want to promote or some that we want to avoid? That's what community does. And so we can kind of bounce ideas off each other. And I'm not professing to say the agency I'm with, Gravitas Q, is the one you want to go with all the time. There's others. And I say here, do your research. Make sure you know what your options are. Okay, so I want you to be intentional about your growth, but you also get access to me because with Instagram in particular, I like it because I can send a voice memo just like this where you don't see me, but you hear the words I'm saying, and I can respond to a question you have, as well as we can have the individual DM chat to connect. And then I do one-on-ones because I know there's a learning curve, there's a support that's needed, and I want to support the people who are ready to go. Not the people, well, not necessarily not the people, but the people who want to go. I want to make sure I'm there for you and able to answer your question. And so that's there. So that comes in this entire bundle. Okay. Um, One of the things I'll point to real quick, we're going to go back a page. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. So with that, you're going to get a confirmation. This is your confirmation if you were to purchase, where you get this from Stan. So when you purchase, you get this confirmation. And I share this with you because Stan will ask you at the end, do you want to download it? Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Mariexa. It'll ask if you want to download it. And most people download right then and there. These are your clickable links. These are your products, your product links. However, you also got an email. You got a confirmation email from Stan. I want to point that out because sometimes people miss the confirmation email. So it comes from Stan, and it'll say like a thank you for your purchase. But I want you to click these links. I want you to open up that email because it tells you the 3 things I want you to do, which is go to my Instagram because I don't know your Instagram name. And oftentimes I don't even know your legal name because you have a TikTok name here too. But with that, I want you to go to my Instagram, message me there. So follow me at Launch Your Income, message me there, and then I can add you to the group chat and I'll send you a welcome message. Also, because I'm going to be running off this soon, I'm probably going to stay another 5 minutes. These are clickable links, and I'm going to click 1 or 2 of them. But on YouTube, I have in that confirmation email, I have the link to go to my YouTube channel just as I review this in a video. So this whole document, there's a video, and I click all of these links for you. So I want you to review that. And again, if you message there, I like the video and subscribe, I then go to your page and do the same. So again, I want you to be intentional about going here and looking at the videos, and also making sure you message on Instagram and YouTube. When it comes to the bundle, I mentioned earlier Canva Pro. You only need a free Canva account to access all these documents. They're all in Canva, and this is the page that you get when you open it. This is an editable link. You need Canva Pro to create an editable link, okay? The editable template. So that's why I want to say, okay, if you're wanting to rebrand this and make this bundle similar to what I'm doing, available to other people you want to resell it to, then you have to have the Canva Pro to be able to do that. So I do tell that to people. So I want to make sure you know how to leverage this. But otherwise, you have this entire bundle for your information. You can use it, or you could take pieces of it, save it, rebrand it, and then put it as a PDF and resell it. So that is another option you can do. That way it's not an editable link, so people can't reuse it, but it is yours to do that as well. Okay. So I'm going to click present. This is a presentation. It's a 3-hour presentation. So I want you to be intentional about what you're doing. It goes through all the information for digital marketing for beginners. It'll take you through this course. Okay. I'm going to end it there. So, because I know I want to go back, but it's going to go through all those slides. Okay. So you can look at the presentation mode and learn all about digital marketing through this course and take lots of notes. And if you get stumped at any point, you can message me and say, Dr. Lisa, I was on this part of the course. I wanted to clarify something with you. People have done that, so I'm happy to answer questions. Okay. And then this takes you through your branding the master class. So it's going to tell you how to create your brand. Again, if you have Canva Pro, you can do what's called a brand kit. Okay. Yeah. So you can do a brand kit. And you can put your logo in there, your font, your colors. You don't need Canva Pro, but the Canva Pro just makes it a little user-friendly where you can just kind of drag and drop things. Okay. And then this is the Canva Mastery. And this is going to be a 2-hour course, 2 hours and almost 5 minutes, where it goes over how to use Canva. And I want you to do this because if you are going to be in YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, any of these platforms, creating your own digital products, Canva is the go-to software. It just is. So you need to know how to use it. It is something that is user-friendly. And with this newer version that they're going to roll out soon, it's going to blow your mind because essentially you just need to have a good prompt and tell it what you want it to design, and it will do it with the right prompt that you put in. This is the playbook. I tell people if you want anything, like say you don't get a chance to do the digital marketing course. I am still learning Canva. I have Canva Pro. Awesome. That's good that you invested in Pro. Pro is worth it. It's $120 a year. So it ends up being about $15 a day, $15 a week. I think that's the way they put it. I'm sorry, $15 a month. That's the way they describe it. $15 a month. It's like $120 a year. But I think it's well worth it. It's worth it to have. Remember I broke down that weekly task? This is the playbook. This is where it came from. So if you wanted to skip not doing the actual digital marketing 101 course, I would tell you not to do that. But if you wanted to, you probably can come straight to this playbook and just get everything you need here. I would tell you do the audio and video just so you have all the details. But this 63-page playbook is going to give you the breakdown, making your brand, creating your products, creating your stand store or your digital storefront, and then launching. That's the 4 weeks. Okay. So you can go through that. And then last but not least is the 46 ebooks. Okay. Happy Friday. How you doing, friends? Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to edit the template. And then these are all clickable links that you're going to get to. The first 3 pages is just the information, but these are clickable links. Thank you so much for the daily heart, me friend. I see you. Thank you so much. These are all clickable links. So you will have access to this, and you can then again build your community. Look at it. You celebrated level 6. Congratulations. And so with these links, I'm going to click GPT real quick. That's an ebook in here. I'm just going to click maybe 1 or 2 of them. I told you earlier, this gives you how to use the AI. I tell my people all the time, if you are not using AI, then you are missing out. Okay? Get used to it. Start using it. It is my friend. Like I said, this is 23 pages. There's some brainstorming prompts in here. There's some copywriting prompts. There's prompts for you to do content writing, social media writing. So all these are prompts that you can use. So get used to the AI, whether it's GPT or Copilot or Gemini, whichever one you want to use it because it's here for us. Okay. That's what everybody else is using to get ahead. So I don't want you to miss out on how to do it. Okay. Beginner YouTube is in here, some other ebooks, all this is in here for you all. And then there's some money mindset. And then you get into the books that talk about the different niche ideas. Okay. So all these are different niche ideas. Let me do health and fitness. I'm just going to, because that's the one I keep clicking. Let me know if there's another niche that you want me to click. My name. You said that's your chatbot, Sage. Oh, that's funny. So yes, that's it. Your AI bot. Yes, use it. That's the thing about it. People are missing the mark. So these are all digital product ideas. I don't want you to go live and say, okay, I don't have anything to give my community. I don't have anything to talk about. He said, we rock every day. I don't know what I'm going to do. I want you to be able to say, okay, these are ideas for you. Every live, you can do a topic. There's something that you can do your topic on. And so, and if there's not, let me know, because I'm going to tell you right now, there's something. Okay. Morning. How you doing, Victorious? I appreciate your friend. So that you can create fitness challenge guides. You can do log sheets, planners. Um, you said you have an AI bestie too. The macro tracking streets. There's intermittent fasting schedules, gluten-free meal plans. It just depends on what you're trying to do. Plant-based diet plans. So blood pressure, different disorders, cholesterol lowering diet plans. This is what you can have this topic, use this as a prompt, put it into your AI, come up with your book. That's it. It's as simple as that. If you want to add some more details, you absolutely could. But it's as simple as that. That's what we're talking about here. Okay. So that's there for you. I have to head out soon, but I am here to answer any last minute questions. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to support. Okay, thanks. Yes, Michelle Crochets. I appreciate your support today. You guys are awesome. Those who have been sitting with me. I was on the other screen, so I wasn't making a lot of eye contact here, but I was looking. Y'all probably felt like I was talking directly to y'all because I was clicking and doing all this. I love it. Okay, let's see. Last minute questions, Dr. Lisa. Should I talk about being a pilot? Is that good instead of music or crochet eating? Oh, you could. That would be awesome. I think so. Um, yeah. I mean, it's very niche, but I think that would be awesome. Absolutely. How do you add to your life? What do you mean? How do I add to? How do you add so to your life? Let me know, Charlie. Let me know what's the question. I might be missing a word. I just purchased. Thank you. I'm starting my journey in digital marketing. Look at you. Congratulations, friend. Let me know. So follow me on Instagram, or if you want to DM me here on TikTok. DM me on TikTok, your Instagram name, and I'll add you. Or go to my Instagram, follow me, launch your income, and message me. So I know what name you purchased under, and then I'll add. How do you add AI to your live? AI to the live? Like Chat GPT or something? I flip my camera and I show chat that way. Is that what you're asking? Let me know if that's what you're asking. The AI to the live? I'm drawing a blank. When I flip my camera, I will show Chat GPT and put a prompt in there. I've done that before, yeah. So that's the one thing I've done. Doc, listen, I can't teach nobody how to fly. The food is good. I'm a musician. I appreciate it. I know that's what I say. It would be an interesting topic, but it would be very niche. Yeah. You could talk about the process. You could talk to other pilots. You could talk. I mean, there's some topics. I would honestly, I would put your the prompt I do on brainstorming my niche. I will put all that into a prompt to ChatGPT and ask for it to come back with ideas for your live stream. That's what I would tell you to do. I would do that and see what it comes back with. I think that's what I would do. I'm saying, how do I add AI to my life? Yeah, Chari, let me know. Yes. Yeah, let me know if that answered. TikTok filtered some questions, like making it say your comments on your live. You've never been live before then. People are commenting. They're just putting comments in the chat. That's not AI. They're putting comments in the chat. Yeah. I think that's what you're saying. I think you're thinking I'm making people put the comments. No, they're right. No, I'm not doing that. It's like I think that's what you're saying. Thank you so much. Chat will have great ideas. Yeah, they will have. Yeah, chat will come back with some great ideas for you. So good for brainstorming. It is. Do it all the time. That's good information. Thank you so much, friend. How you doing? I got you, RV, R Grody. I appreciate you. I got you, friend. So if you want to grab the bundle is $57 now. I'm about to head out because I got to get to my 1:00. How long should I be on live to launch my ebook? Oh, friend. Don't do like I do. Don't do what I do. I'm on here a long time. So TikTok said I've been on here for 2 hours and 27 minutes. Technically, you don't want to do that per se. I will tell you though, there is something to be said about making sure you build trust. There's something to be said about coming here, showing up, connecting with people, building that trust so that you're just not selling. So if you are talking to your community, connecting with them, I actually didn't start promoting the bundle or my consultations until February. I had gone live all in January. And I had created this 10 o'clock session. It ain't 10 no more, it's almost 1. But this 10 o'clock session was a separate session so that my go live with ease people, those are my nervous people, my newbies, my shy people. My 10 o'clock became my people who wanted to monetize, who wanted to grow. And so it just became 2 different topics. And then I know the algorithm is listening. So I separated the conversations in that way too. What I will tell you is that there's something to be said about people getting to know you, getting to like you, getting to trust you. And so as you do that, you got to give yourself time and space for that. Maybe 2 weeks might be my first timestamp where you give it a little time. I would honestly say 30 days seems fair and sufficient. And then when it comes to promoting your materials, you want to add value. Okay, thank you. You want to add a little value. So maybe that's 15, 20 minutes of value added in context, maybe surrounding your ebook, and then you share with people how they can get it. But let me know if it sounds like you said, okay, thank you. So that must have answered your question. But if you want to do a further conversation, just DM me and we can talk more, or just do a consultation. You could do that as well. Oh no, I'm saying making this computer verbally say the comment in the chat. Oh, I don't know if that's a feature in TikTok. Anybody else know the answer to that? I don't know if that's a feature. Yes, I will. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if that's a feature in TikTok. Yeah. I don't think it is. I know the feature to make your words bigger. When you swipe, you can make the words larger to enlarge them. I don't think it has unless you have maybe an app that would do it. I don't think you can do that. Yeah, that's what I would tell you. That may not be a feature for TikTok. You can look and see in the accessibility. The 3 lines on your profile, there's 3 lines in the top right corner of your profile screen. Click that, go to settings and privacy. And I think if you scroll down, there's some accessibility features. So it may be a feature under accessibility. So I would say check there first before you make a decision. Oh, I see. Thanks for your answer. You're welcome, friend. Yeah. Okay, so last but not least, if you want to click my profile one more time, if you click the profile, my mini profile pops up. If you click it again, it takes you to my large profile. I'm just going to show where you get in the bundle. If you want to grab the bundle while it's on sale. Oh, sorry. You're going to click my stand store, and it'll take you to it. Hold on 1 second. Mariaxa, you had a question. Let's see. I know on the iPhone there's a feature that will record all conversations. I'm not sure about live AI. Yes. Yeah, so I'm not sure either. Yeah, the iPhone does have that feature. But yeah, if you check under accessibility, maybe it will have something in there for you. I don't think there's any accessibility things here in settings. I can't see. Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, there's a feature in here that you could wear headphones to see how you sound to viewers. That's the only thing I see from the settings perspective in the live, but I don't think there's nothing unless it's something on the main screen accessibility so that you can hear content, or if you need to hear, like you said, comments that are written. Yeah. The bundle is $57, so I have it there. You can grab it. I'll have it there till about 2 o'clock. And you can grab it. Okay, friends. I appreciate you all staying with me this long. Make sure you claim your points, okay? Claim any points. If you have not gotten your points yet, I want to make sure I say that to you all. TikTok usually will make it so that the claim points is there where you see the numbers of how many you need to claim. So claim your points before I turn off. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for staying with me. I appreciate you. And if you did buy the bundle, make sure you message me so I can get you in the Instagram group. All right. Take care, friends. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, my YouTube friends. Thank you so much for being here too. I appreciate you all staying with me. I I know, yes, Michelle had to leave, but thank you so much, you all who hung out with me for this time. I appreciate all the support. It is not ignored or unappreciated. It is very appreciated. All right, friends, if you did stay with me, and you can comment on on a short of mine, I'll go back. I'll comment on yours. Make sure you like it and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll do the same for you. Even if even if we're already connected, I'll do the same for you. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.